Hello, everyone. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for the first donation today. It's from Gluten Free Boy. $5. Thank you very much. Let me just set everything. My second favorite Polish thing releasing right now. What's the second? What's the first if I'm the second? Scam. Jackie Chan Joy. Tamy kierownika. Is it live? The life is live, yes. Thank you for the donation. 40k SFO when Venris, don't me come to Poland. 40k, mate. For those that don't know, I am a quite big enjoyer of 40k. Quite big meaning 10 times bigger than fantasy. SFO mod robią Polacy? Of course they are. If you mean Polacy, yes, 90% of the mod is made by one person that is from Poland, it's me, yes. So will SFO happen for 40k? Of course it will. I said I'm a 40k fan. I'm a tabletop master of 40k Dark Heresy system that I'm really waiting for with the Rogue Trader release for over 10 years right now. It will be like 12, something like that. I had a cooperation with All Cat Games about the Rogue Trader. Rogue Trader is a fantastic game. I may be heretical for some here, but I think Rogue Trader is a way better game than Baldur's Gate 3, but it's just me because I love 40k. I have every 40k game. Will be the 5th Chaos God on 40k SFO. Let's remember one thing. I don't expect Total War Warhammer 40k to be released in the next 2 years. Maybe end of 2027, but not sooner. Not this year for sure. Rogue Trader is really good. Rogue Trader is fantastic. Rogue Trader is a fantastic game. Yeah, I think it has a bit. For me, the problem with Baldur's Gate is I don't like Forgotten Realms as a world. And the combat of Dungeons and Dragons, oh my god, I really don't like combat of Dungeons and Dragons. Really. Gluten Free Boy, $10. Thank you very much. Every donation goes to the people that helped, by the way. Remember that. Warhammer Roleplay, yes. Warhammer, I'm playing the 2nd edition. If I'm being a Dungeon Master Day. There, Dark Heresy 2nd edition. Also 2nd, because there is no 3rd. Divinity Original is better than Baldur's Gate 4. There is Baldur's Gate 4? I tried to play Divinity Original Sin 1 and sadly didn't sink me at all. Then I played the 2nd one with my wife and I dropped after first act. I was like, sorry, this is not mine. Much love, dude. Big old man's 3845. Thank you very much. I have off today just to play SFO. Nice. Baldur's Gate is not real. There won't be Baldur's Gate 4. I heard the opinion recently. I think Morten made a video about it that Morten Gaming that Larian Studio didn't have a good cooperation with the Wizards of the Coast, so the guys that had the rights to the Forgotten Realms. So they don't want to work on it. They get back to the Divinity because it's their own IP. They can do what they want with it. That is true. I'm pretty sure I say this every time you do an SFO update for a DLC, but I do not play the game without SFO anymore. That was a crazy time, being honest, with this SFO update, because yeah, I was not modding much in December. I said I had many irrelevant stuff and want to spend more time with my family, especially after Rise of the Rat. It was also quite convoluted update, and then I got back in January really, and it was a lot of work. I was still trying to not crunch, but there were some evenings and nights that I was sitting and modding. Like this week was crazy. This week was really crazy. Oh my, there was like too much stuff to do this week. Still to wrap. I was modding to this like 2 hours ago. I finished. I think. I hope I finished. Z jakiego województwa jesteś? I'm from Toruń, Kujawsko-Pomorskie, city of Copernicus. Please say that the units are moving slower in this mode. There's a setting for it in SFO. I will be talking about those stuff. Disney! 20 euro. Thanks for the update, been waiting for this. Oh, from Bydgoszcz. Sorry, Batman. £5. Many thanks for all you do. Obligatory cannot play without this. Thank you very much. Are you happy with this update? I'm not fully happy. I will be talking about some stuff why I'm not happy. Austin is a beautiful place, by the way. My sister was studying there on a university. I've never downloaded the mod for Warhammer 3. Have you just downloaded Forum Venice? Can't wait to try it out for the first time. I hope you will like it. Never played without SFO for years, thanks Venice. Me either. I only play with DLC, so then I get back to SFO playing. Summon the Elector Cunts. Okay, let's go with some stuff.
Empire's blessings, yes.
So we need to show stuff also. Best thing from Polska since Behemoth. I never heard Behemoth. Listen to them, but I know that band. Venice, I can say how glad I am for your work. I like to Warhammer 3, love this SFO, promise you the day I have the money, I will help support your hard work. For now I can give it gratitude and love, and this is a lot from us. Thank you. Do you play World of Warcraft? I played World of Warcraft Legion Remix for like a month. I played it. I like World of Warcraft, but I'm not able to play for like longer than a month. It's always bores me. I don't like the end game. I like the leveling experience. I'm not the end game guy. So usually when I get the maximum level, I just stop playing. Would there be a special loading for mods with SFO? Only SFO is allowed to run. Sorry if you wanted to. What do you mean? With special loading for mods with SFO. We don't provide any sub mods or things like that. You need to get them on your sub or from the other modders. We are having so much work with SFO itself that we are not providing any of those. 5 CWF. I don't know what is, but it's thank you, Gluten. I tried to launch it, but the game crashes. The mod is not updated. If you don't know, the mod is not updated for the last 5-6 years when we're... There's 9 years of modding this year, by the way. We are always doing a stream on a release. I'm talking for like an hour, then we are releasing, and then we have a more talk, because this is like the best opportunity to directly talk with the community, and this is what I usually do. How many people are watching right now? YouTube is crazy recently. I don't know. How many of us are here? I'm on a widget. Oh my god, almost 900. There was a lot of us. Okay. That's a lot. Nice. Thank you. You guys for being here. We hunger. We need an update. Yes, today is the update, but it's plus 5 minutes for every question. Where's the update? Where do we have the Empire's sound quay on the repeat on the background? Loud. Is it loud? Oh my! Audio from game. Okay. I know what is happening. Because it was double sound. Okay, it was double sound. Now it should be fine. I set to the different scene and it was on the recording at the double sound. Okay, let's go and make some showcases because that's how we usually do. Let's go with the let's go with the Bretonnia. You know, we have some stuff for the Alberic. This is sadly because his ship was removed. We don't have a ship anymore, so we did some small stuff for him. But we also have a cool thing with this update is a lot of accessibility options. So we can, for example, play on battles. There are like AI how it's behaving, but then the AI modifiers, why the fuck they are here, like on 0, always on 0. We have a different settings for the campaign. Right now we have the sandbox, no bonuses, normal, hard, and legendary. If you enable them, you will see vanilla, legendary for achievements, so we will know that, vanilla, hard for achievements, and so on. So sandbox, when you hover over them, you see all the options. It's like full accessibility options. You're getting a lot of bonuses, AI is getting negatives, and so on. So you just want to have accessibility options and so on. I'm really appreciating the setting like that in games recently, like in Doom Dark Ages or Rogue Trader. I enjoy those games way more. I would enjoy Baldur's Gate 3 also if it had such a setting, so I really like them. Other setting that people were asking for is no bonuses. Both player and AI are getting no bonuses. Glutton, thank you for another donation. And also Tufa94, 27 bucks. Amazing one, absolutely essential for Warhammer. Thank you so much. Thank you very much also. So, there is no bonuses, so you don't need any submod for it. Then, the normal is a bit like previous hard, so it's a bit harder. AI is getting some bonuses. AI needs to have bonuses because no AI mod will make AI actually smart in this game. Let's face it. Then we have a hard. It's a bit harder than the previous very hard. And legendary is like the hardest in the whole game. And so on. Let's go on hard. This is like my favorite difficulty. Let's go with Albert. Mroczna Gwiazda, so the Dark Star, 25 Polish zloty. Thanks for the great mod. Thank you very much for donation. The AI gets streamloaded even with bonuses. Of course it is. You need to remember one thing. Total War is an easy game. It is an easy game. It's not StarCraft competitive level of hardness against AI. It's an easy game. We have a lot of options to enable even more cheats, bonuses for AI, but in the end you always win. AI is just too stupid in this game, and until CA does something with it, it's always gonna be like that. £20. Thanks for all the work. Thank you very much for the donation. I used to play on vanilla hard. How hard is the new SFO hard? If you played vanilla hard, then you need to play SFO normal, because SFO is harder. Not even StarCraft is really bad unless you play hard units. I don't agree, because if you play on the highest difficulty against AI, AI can really fuck you because it's very smart, because it's using the actual AI tools you invented years ago, and it's really hard. It's like a competitive level of StarCraft. I played StarCraft for a long time competitively, so I'm quite good at it, by the way. If the AI is dumb, which mod do you recommend to upgrade AI? None. Because with all the respect to all the modders that are making AI changes, especially Heckless, that I think is a fantastic person, AI mods are copium. They are placebo. They are actually not making game different. You think they are, but they don't. I remember when with Heckless we were doing shit ton of tests, Heckless especially with SFO and so on. The results with AI mods and without AI mods were the same random as always was random with all of them. So it's no, sorry. The AI mods I don't recommend any. That's why we are not making or spending any time on the changes. Why? AI mods were working pretty well in Warhammer 1, a bit less in Warhammer 2, because Warhammer 3 is too complex. Warhammer 2 has too many complex systems that you may not know that most of the systems that players have, mechanics, manifestations for chaos, and so AI does not use, or is just scripted. For example, Greenskin Wa mechanic. You'll think that AI does it, use it? No, it's scripted to be set for AI every 20-30 turns to just trigger. AI is too stupid to use it itself, so that's why AI is too stupid for everything. Removing hordes is a tragedy. I agree. The AI modes, so how AI is working in terms of tables in Total Warhammer. You have a set of conditions, and each condition has a probability chance. So you can increase the probability chance for AI to attack a settlement more often. But there are 10 other factors that are affecting it. So in fact, it's still random. And again, as long as CA doesn't change it, mods cannot change the campaign AI. That's it. Do you know if a class AI mod? I am just trying to explain that SFO does not make any AI changes. So every mod that does that will work. That's it. Oh, so Alberic sadly lost his ship because if you don't know, CA changed how the ship mechanic is working overall in the game, and that means that sadly the ship's horde mechanics are not able to be modded without editing a start post. Start post is a compilation of files in the game that if you edit them in your mod, then no other mod can edit it. Meaning that if I would do it, you could not use the faction mods, you cannot use other mods that does that, the mods that are adding new campaigns, like the old world campaign and so on. So none of this will be working. So yeah, we said goodbye to Alberic, to Wolfric ship, to Lockyer ship, and also many new buildings that we added to the Dark Elves Horde factions. So yeah. Where is when is from? I'm from Poland. Start piece of shit to edit. Start post. I mean, so I made several small mechanics. First of all, when you recruit a lord as an Alberic, you're getting a dilemma, and dilemma all random, and you are getting a bonus for getting a new army. And you always need to pick if you want it to be faction wide or Alberic specific only. In this case, let's make it Alberic specific, so Alberic army will get more experience for 10 turns, 30%. Also, when you're leveling some skills, like for example this allows to begin an errantry, and it will give you a choice of going on a special mission against a specific faction for a very big bonuses. So this change was done in like 2 days mechanic haul, but I think it will enchant Bretonnia a bit more when you're playing Alberic that you don't have the ship. Okay, let's go further. Why you hate Bubr? Why are you hate Bubr? Why should I hate Bubr? I like beavers. Every normal man likes beavers.
I seek my commander of the blessed.
Love the mod! Me and my friend are planning a versus campaign. Good luck with that. SFO is fully compatible for the multiplayer, by the way. Is auto-result different SFO mod on the same as in vanilla? We removed the bonuses only from the AI, but again, the mods, there's too many factors because attributes, stats, units-based cost, abilities, all of these are affecting auto-resolve. So again, and you need to understand one thing, modding does not have full access to the game files. We don't have the open source, meaning that a lot of things that we are doing usually of what is available and what modding tools allow. Very important thing, CA is not involved in any way in modding tools. Those things are community made. So again, those are the things that people are inventing, not Creative Assembly. I'm so Warhammer 3 noob, but want a modded experience. How is SFO? It's crazy hard or just a general difficulty spike? We have a lot of difficulty options. Also in-game when you are in. I will show them in a minute. But let's go with Locke here. So Locke in Felhard change is that all of his black arcs are now unique. Meaning that they are having a special traits, as you can see, that have faction-wide effects, army-wide effects, and Lockir army-only effects. Yes, so we are doing that, and there are 6 of them. Normally you're starting with 1, but then you will have a choice of more when making another arc. Of course, they are still having the starting trait from a normal arc, so they are very, very powerful. Besides that, of course, Lockil Farhart, same as all Dark Elves, is getting own technology trees. He's getting own technology trees based on his rights and based on his faction. So for example, Loki can end on summoning monsters from the deep, like summon sea dragons, and he has a sea dragons also in SFO. So there is a lot of stuff here. I won't be talking about the things here because I talked with the campaign video. I think the changes to the Druki technology are great. I wanted to make them for a long time, and I think they are really, really cool, and you will enjoy the freedom of it. Nerdfred Rage made a great streams for the last days playing Morafri, showing the new possibilities, and he did some unexpected pathways with those technologies. Just to be sure, auto-resolve for quest battles is a thing in SFO now. Yes, you have it in the changelog. So about the difficulty, one of the changes that I really love with this update is that SFO mode menu was extended, like a bunch. You can change the difficulty in-game. This difficulty is a stacking. Everything that you have here is stacking with the settings that you pick when starting a campaign. They are separate from each other, yes? You cannot change here to legendary if you're playing easy or something like that. No. They're just different from each other, yeah? And they're stacking together. We have a difficulty option, faction-wide capacities, armies, so you can have just more gold overall enemies also, if you don't like how SFO pacing is done, so it's like more vanilla. Scenarios, this is a new one, but we'll get it to the minute. Total War, you can make that diplomacy is increased for everyone, or it's lowered for everyone. Custom units for SFO, you can just disable them. Here, you don't need any submods, anything outside. Character defense from agents, if you don't like that. Action suggestions for the agents, if you like that or not. A corruption, you can make that the whole map is in Nurgle corruption, or Khorne, or Skaven, or Vampiric, or Reduction, or Total corruption. It's like everything has a corruption. Auto-resolve, yes, we are allowing to change the auto-resolve in-game, so you can enable a bonus to auto-resolve, yes? Auto-resolve battles are easier thanks to this one. Yes. Income, we added a new option. You can now change all sources of income in game. So post-battle, sacking, raising from buildings, and so on. You can make more or less of it as you want. Technology, pick how much you want. You will see if those things are affected by player and AI, yes? So they are not like cheats, let's say. Health replenishment, recruitment points, this is a new option. Growth, yeah, it was there. Unit experience and character experience is separated right now, so you can change it. Wounds time, how often you want characters to get back. Province control. Construction time, this is a new one. Army's movement, it was here. Battle speed, how fast you want the battles, so overall damage. Garrisons, you want stronger garrisons or weaker garrisons. Characters, you want stronger characters or weaker. Stronger would make them more or less like vanilla, because characters itself are weaker in SFO, by the way. Hitting capacity. Siege types, you want all to be walls, all to be settlements. Magic, stronger or weaker. This is the new options. Missile damage. More missile damage, so it's more like vanilla because the missile damage is lowered in SFO overall, or even lower. Unit speed. In the battles, you want the units to move faster or slower. My favorite in this mode, this update, are scenarios. So not yet all of them are implemented, but you can make that there are no upkeep for everyone, nor for you or the player, for the AI, but all the recruitment costs are doubled. So you're like a different scenario of a game. Masters of Magic, all the spells are stronger, but the miscast chance is doubled and widths of magic are lowered. So you can cast less spells, but they are way more powerful. Trinkets, you're getting a random item every turn. And AI also, so classic characters means that characters like lords and heroes are not leveling up. they cannot level up. The recruitment bonuses, all of those are removed. So they are more like old Total War Warhammer games, the Total War games, that the characters are not leveling up. You're only relying on your armies, technologies, and the chevrons. Classic sieges. Sieges constructions are disabled. So, as I said, a lot of cool things there. We'll be adding more cool scenarios and when we get the ideas. Random campaign conditions and random battle conditions. Again, you can enable them on the or disable. If you want to make your campaign totally spicy, let's enable them. And we are getting that, oh my god, all armies on map are now getting 10% damage and replenishment is lowered by 10%. We are fucked. For the battles, miscast chance is increased by 1000%. Okay, we really were unlucky with those things. You see? Everyone is getting attrition. We are going to die. Wildy, have a great day. Thank you all. Okay, you know what? And those are changing every turn. Yes, and they can be really positive. It's not that like that. You don't like some factions, you think they are too strong, you think they are unbalanced in SFO, go to Tidesweeper. Make the faction stronger or weaker. You can change it as you want. Every specific faction in the game can be changed that way. Let's go. Kill this guy. Pyrrhic victory. Let's pass a turn because I want to show you what we will get next turn. Then in terms of random conditions. Oh. This mod still isn't updated. Will he releasing after the stream? I will release it when I'm ready for it. Radius Total War is compatible. This is the answer. The default level is 0. Level 6 for heroes. The default level is 1. So you can disable it, so it will be just 1. Let's see what random conditions we got. All units are getting glorious charge, devastating flacker, and charge defense versus large is removed from all the units. What are the campaign conditions? Control is -200 in enemy provinces when you are in army present. Winds of Magic Power Reserve is -50. Okay, per turn. This is shitty. So we will go to this guy because we are the war with them. Yes. You see, -200 because I got this random condition right now. So they are crazy. Let's go because they will get a rebellion, instant rebellion right now. You should combine SFO Radius, so yes, Sigmar's Heirs and Lily's Overhaul. And Hecla's Grand Strategy also. Her just recently joined. Is the Slave Masters update out? Nope. Oh, we will die! Oh, we lost the Black Ark, guys. Happens. But there is an instant rebellion here. What are the other conditions we got today? Post-battle casualties replenished 15 after the battle. Very cool. So when we make the battles this turn, so we'll be replenishing. All units have Stalk and Unspottable. All units will be getting a Stalk and Unspottable. Damn it. By the way, I found a bug. Yeah, I found a bug. That would be nice to fix. Maybe not like a bug, but a small thing that I think would be nice to fix. Wow, 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 wow. Unspottable. You don't see it because I'm on modding right now. But I will find something because I see that Unspottable doesn't have SFO icon. Means it's bad. Oh shit. Effect. Unspottable. Attribute unspottable. Ooh, it's not here. Okay. SFO. Will this mod work with Mixus Legendary Lords? Yes. Why would not? It's not an overhaul, it's an additional mod. If you use this compatible mod that is special for that, then everything should work. Attributes, unspottable. Won't be balanced though. No, you need or reduced chances of miscast. Yeah, there's one that makes that there is no miscast. One random battle condition. Attribute, and it's unspottable. Okay, I'm fixing something right now. You know what? I can show you, by the way. Yeah. SFO, GRIMHAMMER. Attribute unspottable. Campaign UI. Okay, I have you. Ooh, why it's so small? What the fuck just happened here? Attribute. Battle UI. Unspottable. Yes, you are here. I want you. I want you, I need you. It is an export. Ah, my son is here. Please don't look. I know he's a lovely chap. Modding, lifetime modding, unspottable PNG. Okay.
The sea gives comfort in the heat.
Oh my god. Campaign UI. Unspottable. Okay. Where is unspottable? Where did I fucking save it? Attributes. Unspottable. It is here. I'm blind? I'm blind, yeah. Because I want this to be like that. I'll back to the stream soon. Okay. UI, campaign UI, effect bundles, add attributes, unspottable, attribute unspottable. Ha! Done! So smarto. Jak rodzina i zdrówko się zdrowe? Zdrowe, zdrowe, dziękować. Your work doesn't look fun, but it's fun for me. What's your favorite faction to play with, Venris? Are you asking which of my daughters is the ugliest? Have some ideas for the Lords of the End Times? No. Why should I? I have a one rule, no DLC, no talk. As long as I don't have a DLC, I don't talk about it. I don't have a DLC, I have no opinions about it. You know? I have exactly no opinions. I remember there was one attribute that was fact. You know, let's go from log here. And I will be... He said this is like live modding. I know one was fact also. Let's save this Photoshop file, by the way. Winds of Magic, that was attribute. Attributes. Cascading Flames, Devastating Flanker, Charge Reflection, Guerrilla, Silence, Rampage, Spottable, and Link 1 Breaker. No, this is not the one. Effects paid bonus. Yes, you're listening to me. It's like, what the fuck is this rumble? Unit set effect. Set to unit attribute. This one is unwanted. Charge, immunity, guerrilla, ogre, quick hand. Unspotable. This is not the one that I'm looking. Guerrilla, Goblin, Frank, Formed Attack, Fanatic, Devastating Flanker. I want the Winds. I don't remember the name of it. God damn it. I don't remember the name. Winds, Elemental. Unit attributes tables. What's the name of the one that gives elemental magic? Can the vassals of Nakai nicely recruit units SFO? Of course they can. Why not? Spell mastery, randomized spell revealed, melee disabled, Crocs explore. That's all attributes in the game, by the way. You cannot make own attributes in modding. Flanking, fanatic, and core elemental. It's called fucking elemental. It's just called elemental, and it's not here. Attribute master of elements wins, because this icon is different in battles and in campaign. You see, it's different in each of it, which is stupid. Yeah. I fixed it. It should be fine. Campaign, right? Attributes. Mastery of Elemental Winds PNG. Yeah, it should be fine. I remember it was not fine. Doesn't matter. I cannot save it. Because in the game, it will explode. Which faction do you recommend for the first playthrough in this update, Dark Elves? I'm gonna play the Team Fortress. You can play the Team Fortress. Elemental, Master of Elements. Yeah, you wrote it. I need to look on chat more today. I'm hyperactive. I'm really hyperactive. There is only Malekith. Yeah, there's only Malekith. There's no one else to play with. Adarella. Adarella. I like Malekith. God damn it, I like Malekith so much. He's my favorite lord. So many cool changes that he has in SFO. Are you waiting until 9 PM in Poland? I'm waiting until the questions stop. He's goated. Thank you so much for your work, Venice. This looks amazing. Thank you. Even the continent checks out. Venris, hey, did you make any changes to charge and mass for the monster cover units in this update? No. Overall in SFO, all of those are changed. If you don't know, SFO changes all the mass, the adopt distances, adopt speed, charge bonuses, and so on. It's like, it's easier to say what SFO does not change than it's what it changes. We had the big document with the changes, and sadly it became really outdated. Because of that, the document will be changed to be more overall information, less specific ones, because it was insanely hard to maintain with every DLC changes and so on, because the things need to be moved on. And frankly, besides me and Balzapon, there are no more. Like, I'm only person that is working full time. Balzapon is helping like hour daily or something like that, sometimes more. But besides that, I'm the only one that is doing those stuff, and I'm just not able to maintain the documents like that. That's just impossible. No changes compared to the last update. You have a changelog. There are no hidden changes. There's always all the changes are mentioned in the changelog. Were there changes in the item stats? I just said it. Take the changelog if you want. Malekith is garbage in vanilla. They did him so bad. I really hope that CA gets bugs to the Dark Elves. We have a Glory to Malekith panel that has like a rights, so special abilities for units. Then we have a Witch King panel that is giving those extended duration bonuses, so again more like rights. We also have the Iron Fist, they're like permanent bonuses, and also force confederations. You can force confederation other legendary lords playing as Malekith, and when you get the Nagaroth to level 5, you are able to unlock new panels here, and they are destruction or harmony. So like in lore, you can decide what Malekith that you want to go and burn the world, or you want to help the world and not burn it and be a nice guy. If you go to Ulf 1 and you take the Shrine of Assyrian, you are getting access to High Elves units with some hefty bonuses. You're getting a new unit that is called Manticore Lords, and most of the things that I'm talking about are since SFO 2, but yeah, there's a lot of small changes here and there. We have different buildings for Malekith because he has a nice buildings for the slaves. You see? Are those moved? Or am I crazy? Oh, they look good. So yes, we have the those things for Malekith. We also... yeah, that's all from most of the changes. Shadowfire Guard, High Elves units after taking Shrine of Azurian. Yeah. Oh, we have the nation. Sorry, I didn't saw. Love what you're doing. Thank you for all the hard work. Go and see Whispers of the Isles. Steam page, will you wait if you are impatient? Yes, we have Whispers of the Isles. I will be talking about the Whispers today. There are some big announcements for the Whispers in a few days, probably weeks. I will need to talk with the publisher how are we, or the deadlines and NDAs, but you will see some news not only on this channel but many other. Are we planning on more Bretonnia content? No. Like, will artifacts mods work on rebalanced SFO? No, because SFO edits those tables, so you will have both changes, so we will end with extremely powerful artifacts. Good water. So was the best. Thank you. Thank you very much for believing in me. Which faction has received the least love so far in your opinion? There are many factions that don't need it, like the Chaos Dwarves doesn't need it, so the update is quite substantial but not the largest right now. I think it's a fantastic faction in vanilla, my favorite, I think, in terms of design. Lacking the factions that I would like to look at, I would like to look on Wood Elves a bit. I would like to get back to some of the changes that we had from SFO, like for example Durtu being able to make normal settlements from buildings and spreading the forest on the map with Durtu. But it's hard to say, you know. I will need to look. I would love to not focus on the factions, but focus on some basic systems. For example, I would remove all of this. I would remove this bloat. I'm the first person in line if someone would ask if I would like to remove this bloat. I think this bloat should be removed. Fact that we have 50 skill points is just a disaster. I think you should be getting skill points every 2-3 levels, maybe even 5. There should be some automated skills that your legendary lord or lord are just getting, but each click of getting a skill should be a substantial thing. I hate that you need to click 3 times to get a control plus 3, or that this control plus 1 is meaningful if you compare it to, let's say, Word of Pain skill. You see that they cost the same, but this is like 10 times bigger Word of Pain. I think that whole of for example, this should be plus 3 for one clicking if you want to compare it to Word of Pain. So I would totally remove it. Other thing is that SFO was trying always to do, to make that every legendary lord hero, generic or not, is having a lot of skills, a lot of possibilities to make them. But the problem is that CA started to add their own stuff and it's going crazy because of that. So I would love to have chance and time to make that every lord is having the same amount of skills. So idea would be that if you are having only 25 skill points to spend, for example, for the whole faction, whole lord, then there should be only like 40 skills that you can spend it on. So there needs to be choices. You cannot max out everything. And the choices here should be more clear. I hate the fact that you have levels to skills. I think all of the skills should be just one click. There should be no levels. I think that the levels to skills, making the skill points meaningful, and this is the thing that I would love to rework. Love to rework to make it more simplified in a way, but also more meaningful with the choices. Which faction is the meta in campaign I wanna win? Play on the lowest difficulty, will always win. I remember that in times of SFO you had an idea of making the updating process mostly automated. It's no longer possible. No, because CA is changing too much with every update. It's not possible to make this game updates automated. No, like for example, I was saying this in the changelog video that High Elves took me 2 days to update to the DLC. I'm not joking. The whole faction of High Elves took me 2 days, around 16 hours. Norska took me around a week and a half, so normal time. Slaanesh took me over 3 weeks because how messy, how convoluted the tables are. It's insane how different the coding is in this game. So it's really visible that 3 different teams were working and each of them was working on a different faction. And Slaanesh is a total mess to code. Why did CA change the tile barracks so no on lost the horde buildings? They made that you need to edit start post, meaning that if you want to make unique horde factions, it's not possible without editing it. So until CA changes it, it's totally removed. But I don't think they will because they base the whole dragon ship system on it. So they would need to just change the DLC and they won't do it. I'm gonna mod Total Warhammer 40k. Of course I will, because I'm the 40k geek. If you don't know, I am a 40k guy. I don't know if it's visible. Yeah, it's visible. I love 40k only like 10 times more than the fantasy. Scam. I think you posted this scam several times already. I think if you do it again, there will be a timeout or a ban, you know. Necrons shall rule the galaxy once again. I'm involved in some way with Dawn of War 4. I cannot say more. I can only say that I'm involved. But there's something to wait for. There's something really to wait for with Dawn of War 4. Do you think that the Total Warhammer will be bad on release because of the PS5 release and graphics? Oh my! Oh my, this is a tough question. Oh my. So, what is your favorite Legion? Alpha Legion for the Chaos Space Marines, Ultramarines for the Space Marines. Alpha Legion for the Heretics. Do you think there will be one day see real AI in Total War, as in Claude just playing Total War? No. What is the character or faction are you hoping in 40k? Ultramarines, of course. I would show you my Guilliman mini, but it's in casket, so... How do you feel about the being woman in the Adeptus Custodes now? I don't see a problem with that. I don't see a problem. It's not like Custodes are clones, like Space Marines. In a way, so it's actually fitting because Space Marines are descendants, clones from the gene set of the Emperor and so on. Custodians are not, so why they cannot be female? Claude playing Total War is wild expectations. Custodes is a brotherhood, no? Brotherhood doesn't mean that it has to be man only, you know? There were female warriors in Brotherhood in history. I knew everybody will talk about 40k now, expectation. This mod for 40k Tower Down of War, we're talking about 40k, yeah. This is 40k mod. Those are Druki, Dark Elves. We're not playing fantasy anymore. Fuck fantasy. Brotherhood of Node has female soldiers and officers. Yes, of course. Command and Conquer, of course. But they are already females in the Sisters of Battle. Leave the Custodies all. Sisters of Battles and Custodies are entirely different thing. I really like Sisters of Battle. Oh man, I really like Sisters of Battle. Slaanesh and Kari. Everyone, can I have your opinion on the EAE? For me, it's one of the best experiences. Have you thought on adding something on them? What is EAE? So when GRIMHAMMER release? Sorry if I said already, I just joined. Soon. The mod will be soon. This is like the best opportunity to talk with you guys directly with the community, so I always take this. Sorry if has already been asked. Do the new difficulty settings affect the AI army composition, if not behavior? Not really. This is not something that mods actually can fix. We spend a lot of time trying to do that, but it's not really working. So we are not spending time on things like that. Does the computer use SFO bonuses and things? Yes, they do. They don't use all of the mechanics, but those mechanics that we are able to, we make that they are, affected by SFO. What's your favorite faction on SFO? It will be easier to say the faction that I loved in Warhammer 2. I think the Warhammer 2 factions Warriors of Chaos was my favorite because we added the fortresses there, the things that were added then in vanilla. We had the manifestations, we had the lesser demons there. I think Warriors of Chaos in SFO were just fantastic as a faction, and I really loved them. I think we did amazing work. With Warhammer 3 it's hard because Warhammer 3 is like a cycle of repairing. I like what we did for the Dark Elves. I like the overall changes. I like the SFO mod menu. There's a lot of things that I like when specific factions. Is Immortal Empires expanded? Okay. I like the idea of bigger map, but being honest, if I could, I would like to have smaller maps. I would like to have a campaign that is Wolf One only. That's why in Warhammer 2 I played Vortex more than Mortal Empires. And frankly, if that's my big grip with the latest DLCs, that they are not having the campaigns in the Realms of Chaos campaign, because I would like to play it more. I don't like the big maps. I like the small maps. I usually, when I'm playing campaign, I will take whole Wolf 1 or Naga round, and half of Wolf 1 I'm not playing anymore. I'm not interested in this whole endeavor of taking everything. As for there was a question about Warhammer 40k. What do I think about the release? So, I think that the Warhammer 40k will be released at the end of 2027, and the things that we saw in terms of a gameplay were mostly photoshopped. The things that the game is just not looking like that. I don't believe. I have zero faith in the game looking like that. Those elaborated articles about what the systems will be in this game, how complex it will be, falls flat for two reasons for me. First, they did exactly the same with Warhammer 3. There was elaborated documents, presentations, and half of it never came to the game or was very bad, like the survival battles. And the second, the game will also have a release on consoles. Grand strategy game releasing on console is gigantic red flag. Just saying. Are you Polish? Yes, I'm Polish. Release the files! Did you add the Kroxigor's passive to the Nakai? Because he's a Kroxibar doesn't has the passive. He has a different passive. Hey, I'm new to the mod, got the game around Christmas and couldn't try it out yet. I'm ready to Ogre Kills people have troubled with meat economy compared to vanilla. Is it true? No, it was rebalanced. The Ogre's meat, it has some more uses. It's harder to maintain meat, yes, in SFO, but you're getting more bonuses from it. Is SFO polished? Good question. I think Enkari is cool. We did shit ton of changes also this week to cults, because the cults were quite bad because normal we had big reworks of the cults. Then as CH made the changes to the cults, that overrided our changes, and we had to do the changes again right now. So like most buildings for the cults right now, we have a faction wide effect. They will be way stronger, good sources of stuff. The Magus is finally getting information what the cult Magus is, because in vanilla you don't know what is. There's no information, anything about it. So I did this nice information. You see, instantly recruit a Slaanesh cult Magus at this location that is able to establish a cult with special building, additional building slot. So you actually will know how the mechanic works. All of the buildings are now free, and they have a different building times. If they have a faction-wide effects, they are a bit longer. If they are instant, they are instant, and none of them have a cost, and they have quite crazy bonuses for all the factions of the Kiosks. Polska Guru. Creating new corruption is really that difficult, is almost impossible. And it starts post-editing, so make it incompatible with many mods. What is the unit made for the SFO you like the most? Most proudest of? The unit that I'm most proudest of? I like Sigmarite Disciples, because it's the first unit that was ever made for SFO when I started modding. It's for the Empire. It got a lot of iterations. I'm really proud of this unit. I'm like, it's what was digged from a lore, you know. Sigmarite Disciples, I really like this unit. Overall, Empire units I'm really proud of. Empire in SFO is fantastic, I think. Does SFO stand for Simply Fun Overhaul, or is it true name Steel 5 Overhaul? It was named Steel 5 Overhaul back in Warhammer 1. Original creator made it. He left Warhammer 1, so after a year. And for the past 8 years, I'm tending to it, and I changed the name. So, SFO is life is like 9 years, almost 9 years right now. But for the past 8 years, it's me only, and I changed the name because of that. What's the personal favorite faction in your game? Hard to say. I'm playing everyone right now. So this is the unit card that I made myself in a Photoshop ages ago. And yeah, this is a unit that I really like. Because it's actually, you know, devoted unit. Gabe Sky was helping with the models with Warhammer 3 because many models had to be reworked, and they never look so good. I like this unit. It has an aura, ability, you know. Yeah, this is the unit that I really like. I remember I think I took this image from some of the old Warhammer book, I think, and I mashed it for this unit card. I'm really proud of this. Oh man, I'm really proud of this unit. Can you recruit a Queen Bess? No, you cannot. You cannot recruit a Queen Bess. This is a unique unit in that regard. Other units that SFO does not add a lot of units, let's face it. But yeah, for Empire, Sigmarite Disciples is one of my favorite. The Norska one, the Bearman. I like the new one, the Bearman that we did with Gabe Sky. I think the idea of the units is cool, that they are changed into bears, actually. I like it. I like the idea of High Elves, Exalted units. I really like them, this idea for the Tyrion. Skaven units, I like the Morse, Clan Rats. I think they are cool. They are in extended, yeah. Morse Clan Rats. We have the Rictus Stormvermin. I mean, they're like a simple additions, but I like the simple additions, but that work mechanically in the game, you know, that add something new and on par with the new mechanics. Legendary 13, yes, the Black 13. They are a very cool unit from lore. Clan Pestilence also have the unit of Anointed Plague Monks. I think this is a cool addition. For the Greenskins, I really like the Giant Squig that we had, but then CA just made the DLC for it. So we changed it to the Squig with Bursta. Colossal Squig, yeah, I like the Colossal Squig we had. For Bretonnia, I really like the hero. It's called the Lost Sun. I really like the idea of this hero. This is like a hybrid paladin mage hero. I like it. For Tomb Kings, I really like the Legions of Legend. Fantastic. Weston Sami was doing them in Warhammer 2. They are really taken from deep lore and the idea that they are on the pyramids. I really like those. Deliverance Steam Tank, Nico did it. HN, I remember in Warhammer 2. Zorix was helping with it, I think, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I like that one. I like the Beastmen units, so the dedicated units of Beastmen, I really like them. Oh, we can look on them. This is like one of my favorite units for the Beastmen. Yeah, the dedicated chosen Gors. How do you recruit the Lost Son? I've never found him while playing Bretonnia. It's on a landmark. Every legendary lord have tier 5 landmark, and we recruit them there. You plan to add the units to the factions more than current ones? No. 0 plans for the new units. I have 0 plans for the new units. I could show... This is how the Corn Gors should look like. Look at those motherfuckers. They have some clipping, yes, but you see the armors from warriors. They have the heads. They are reddish. Pestigors. I think they look cool. You know, you see they have horns from plague bearers. They have the swords from the plague bearers. For the Slangors, they have elements from the Keepers of Secrets. They're not the best. They are mashups, of course, of the models, but I think they look good. What the fuck is with this shadow? Zangors, so they are archers. They're having a lot of nice elements from the Zinj faction, the horns from Zinj, the mask. They cannot have beaks, sadly, so they have the masks of beaks. But yeah, I like things like that. And I know that many people are asking for more units and so on, but we are not adding a lot of units, and I won't be adding. We have no plans for new units. Overall, I have 0 plans for the new units for any faction right now. Do you think we'll ever get a custom legendary lord creator from Creative Assembly? I hope not, because we already had it. It's called Daniel the Demon, which I spent a lot of time trying to fix, and I think I did well, but I think the fact that since the release he's totally abandoned for the 3 years, he had not even one update besides adding new units from the DLCs, is really showing that the idea that Creative Assembly wants to do a custom Space Marines chapter for Total Warhammer 4 is like, it's gonna be a next Daniel. Can I disable building in sieges with SFO? Yes. Yes, there is a new option to do it. There is new option to do it. Did I have I have a save on Elephant now. I can show you. Yes, we just added a new option to do it. I wish there was a button I could press to permanently turn off Daniel and never be able to enable it. I think the Daniel in SFO is good. I did a lot of changes to his items. We added new buildings. We added rights. We were thinking about technology tree for him, but sorry, we never had a good idea for it. You know, we never had a good idea for it, so we never did it. Wait. So we never did the technology tree for him, so it's staying for... You can go to scenarios, and there is a classic sieges. Sieges constructions are disabled, so you cannot do anything in the sieges in terms of construction. You see? It's disabled. So you go into scenarios. Scenarios are like a specific thing. I will be adding some crazy things here, but there's a lot of options. Aletar got his resource back from SFO 2 because we are thinking how to implement it, and it's like an opposite of any other that we had usually, meaning that less of it you have, bigger the bonuses are, but you can spend it on his technologies because he has some crazy technologies, and as I said, less of it you have, stronger he gets, so you need to spend those resources all the time. There are some changes to the those bonuses here, like killing, you know, other factions of Dark Elves. Very excited for this. Thank you very much, on the team. Thank you very much also. Alifan content. Is there an option that changes the magical pocket ladders? No. This is the thing that I don't understand. Why Creative Assembly, like 8-9 months ago, did the proving runs for the battles, and they did no changes to it. I know that in the recent blog they said that they will be adding the sieges changes with the Nagash DLC, but it's like, man, removal of ladders could be done with this DLC. Hey, how much time is needed to only fix the playability of the mod after an update? Like a day, but then it will corrupt your saves. Then it doesn't have any of the new content. You need to remember that the DLC is not that something that's added on top of the game. It's totally embedded. Means that as SFO is based on actual version of Warhammer, that if you have a DLC, then everything that is DLC linked, including technologies, including building effects, new units, is empty and can cause possible crashes, save corruptions, and so on. And then I need to go table by table, like that. For example, I need to go table by table. Let's say building effects, Slaanesh, the Hala, and I need to manually add all of those to the game. Remember that SFO adds a lot of changes. So for example, I need to, it's DLC 27, so I need to make sure that there are unit caps, there are effects on par with other, there are costs on par with other stuff, and so on. And it's taking a lot of time. And there are some things that may stop working, like for example, Lockheed and Alberic ships sadly stopped working, meaning that I had to go through all of those things again and do new mechanics and so on and so on. So it's taking a lot of time. This update was not longer than the usual, being honest. It was a month and a week. Yeah, something like that. So it was normal. It was 2 months because I was not working in December. I had my family matters and I didn't want to crunch. Brother, please, I love the goal. We're begging you. We're going to be able to play the game. Simple but really tedious. Do you plan to implementing any of the Aisling changes to some of the other factions like Nakai? No. No. Why? Why should I? It's Aisling only. And it's also it's not possible because it's start pause again. It's the file format that makes things incompatible. You don't wonder why anyone didn't made it for the last 2 months for the Nakai? Because it's not really possible in a feasible way. How dare you have a live? Get a basement, make great game. A game, not a great game. Sorry for being late. I love remote families. Thank you, you're never late. Wizard is never late. Anything planned for the Mistwalker units for Eltarion? No. They are already totally changing SFO. They have shit ton of bonuses both in technologies and histego. There is like a conception of someone is asking me what faction you think that should get something in SFO. You know what? Let's make a quick list of the things and then we'll be releasing. And then we'll be releasing update probably. I will show you. Look for stuff. SFO factions, okay. Corruption, manipulations to be honest. Okay, so if I look, I will show you. Everything is white. I always send some support for the SFO updates, $10. Thank you very much. So, Empire. We just made a small update for the Empire. So we do done. Meaning I have no plans for doing anything with the Empire. Ever. Bretonnia. We cannot add the stuff from Old World because it's different IP. I have no plans. I had to add things right now because I was forced to it. Greenskins, fully done. Vampire counts, fully done SFO. Norska, after this update, done. No plans. Dwarves, no dance. No things. Wood Elves, as I said, I have some plans. High Elves, we just added. Nothing. Dark Elves, nothing. Skaven, nothing. Lizardmen, I love Lizardmen, no plans. Tomb Kings, maybe some stuff for the factions, but I don't think so. Vampire Coast, they need an update. I agree with that. Monogods, nothing. Daniel, we have a technology tree on the table. We talk about it maybe in the future. Maybe. Kathai? No. Nothing. Not touching the shit of ogres? Okay. Kislev? Maybe something really small in the future. Besides, no. Chaos Dwarf? Just done. Wars of Chaos, Perfection, Beastman. So yeah. The only three factions that I think may get some small updates in SFO are Vampire Coast, Wood Elves, and very small to Kislev. That's it. I have no other plans. I don't have any plans for the things here. Yeah, the Unders are getting updates, so we'll need to incorporate the changes. Probably we'll just do like we did with the High Elves, so we'll try to make our changes with the CA changes work together, and it will be more than fine. Someday you said that Warhammer 3 had a easier system to modding. Is it the same every time? No, it gone way worse. It's way fucking harder than Warhammer 2 right now. Why are you working on a mod alone? Are you any plans to hire someone? For the past 9 years, I tried to work with dozens of people, and I'm not the easiest person to work with because of my perfectionism and also my working time. And yeah, everyone dropped, or I didn't want to work with them, and it's better that way. Being honest, there are some people that are helping with the balance, or Gabe Sky sometimes do some tables. Cerber is also helping with some tables, but SFO has this problem that is a gigantic mod. For someone to understand, to be able to mod it, he would need to know it as good as I am, and no one knows this mod as I am by heart. I know every of this fucking table, of those dozens of tables, thousands of records, hundreds of rows by heart. No one is able to do it without me. Yeah, so I think if I would stop updating the mod SFO, yeah, the mod will be dead. I don't think that anyone would would be able to take the mantle. That's just the fact. For me, one person make it full time takes me around a month to update it after the DLC. Imagine for a person that is just doing it after work from time to time and so on. It's just not feasible. Does the mod affect victory conditions? It affects the vanilla victory conditions, doesn't add the new ones. So the mod that adds victory conditions fully works, and it's fantastic. I checked those tables a lot. Its logic is cancerous. You need to be born with this knowledge how to do those tables, being honest. Why ogres are untouchable? Why ogres overall? Why ogres? Question of Ghost Wolf. So you'd say run SFO alone. So you would say just run SFO alone. Yes, I run SFO alone. I skip intro. UI mode or something like that. I don't play with other mods. I don't have that much time, being honest. Also, compatible with this is a good question. Compatible with community bugfix mod. Community bugfix mod is a fantastic mod. That is an overhaul. So it's not compatible with mods like SFO or Radius or Heckless Grand Strategy. It's an overhaul on its own, because to fix the bug, it edits many tables that other mods does. So sadly, community bugfix mod usually had to be used alone without any other mods. If you want a vanilla with fixes, then play it. But if you want extra content, I would not recommend it. I'm asking this because I'm a little worried for your previous messages. It seems that you're burned out on the modding. You know, the fact that I didn't need to crunch this update, work 10, 12 hours a day, allowed me to make it with more joy. But you had to, all of you, wait a bit more for it. But for me, it was more joyful. After this update, I will take around a month of break. I will be still doing YouTube and other stuff, especially that if you don't know, Whispers of the Eyeless, so my standalone game, is getting a full release very, very, very soon. And, okay, it's in Polish, everything. I need to change the language of Steam. English. Thank you. So this my standalone game is getting a full release very, very soon. Yeah. So glad I don't need to focus on it. We have a publisher. The game is through the QA right now and the translation process. There will be a big announcement not only here but on other gaming media about the game when it gets released. But it will be getting released soon. Darkest Dungeon's like, no! This is like the biggest misconception. This is not Darkest Dungeon. It has a similar art style, but that's it. This game is way closer to games like Cult of the Lamp, Slay the Spire, or Loop Hero. It's not like Darkest Dungeon. Immortal Empire's expanded mod is compatible with SFO, yes. There will be Turkish. There will be Turkish language. We will have English, Polish, French, German, simplified Chinese, Russian, Turkish, and Spanish. Those will be the full languages without audio. Audio will be always English, but interface and subtitles fully. I'll support you. The game looks good. Does Whispers have ogres? Of course not. Is there plans to change some of the garrisons wizards? Level wizards garrisons seems very boring. Maybe something to do Ataman system. The wizards have spells in SFO in garrisons. Don't worry about that. The art of Darkest Dungeon is a big part of it, so similarity of art is not a bad thing. You know, someone invented an art style doesn't mean that you cannot use it. You can use it. You cannot be inspired by it. Yes, but if we go, I understand that someone can say that it's similar, yeah? But I don't think it's that similar, you know? It reminds the Darkest Dungeon style, but it's not Darkest. You know, the first one would be combat. Let's first game combat somewhere. Okay, the leper one. So if I would like, see, it is similar, but the interface is different. The proportion of the characters, the shading, it is different. Okay, it's similar, but it's different. Can I link it? Oh, of course I can link it. I'm an idiot. I can link it, and also because I really like you guys. What would you say about some keys? Whispers of the Eyeless keys. This is early access still. The full release is very soon, so you can just wait for the full release that will be announced very, very soon. Grab the keys. Two whispers. As someone who knows nothing about your game, first glances looks like I'm sure they are different game. Yeah, thank you. Is this RNG based or like a Darkest Dungeon? It's way less RNG based than Darkest Dungeon, if you compare it. I would say the RNG is more in terms of games like Hades or Loop Hero, because you can actually affect a lot of RNG systems in the game. And the combat is only one of the parts of the game, because the game has like three different, entirely different separated parts. And it's like combat is only 1/3 of the game. It's not like full only combat like in Darkest Dungeon or Slay the Spire and other games that this is more based on. So you have a cult management that is a big part of the game. I would say last 40% around. Then you have around 20% there are quests, there are interactable cinematics, branching storylines, dialogues, and so on. And then at the end you have the combat, which is around 20% of the game. 30%. So it's like 40% is Sanctum, then around 20% are the quests, and 40% combat. Maybe less combat, I would say, like 30, 20. You get my point. The art is gorgeous. The game is fully painted. The game is fully painted, if you're wondering. Everything is painted, nothing was AI generated. The thing that I love in the game is also that the UI will be changing. It's not a big spoiler, but it's a fact that the UI in Whispers of the Eyeless is changing based on I forgot to save the pack. Is based on your how it's called choices. So you when you will see the level 1 playthrough and playthrough of, let's say, 10 hours in gameplay in campaign, because we have a robust campaign with a lot of choices, and then you will see that whole UI changes. Yeah. Man, I'm broke. Happens. Add that to my wish list. Thank you very much. Really loved cult-based games like Cult is similar to Cult of the Lamp. It has some similarities with Cult of the Lamp for sure. Funny enough, when I was designing this game, Cult of the Lamp was released, and I was, oh no, they took our idea, and I was like, no, it's different. Are you jealous of ogres? No, I just hate them. That's the difference. Mod it to translate to other. Is there a possibility to mod it and translate the Whispers of the Eyeless on the full release that is very soon? Will have those languages fully translated, not AI, because right now we have only Polish, English, Spanish and Turkish translated, really. Those languages right now in actual game versions are AI translated, yes, the Google AI translated, but they will be fully normally translated, all of those languages, fully. So don't worry. Oh, it's French. Yes, it will be French also. Oh, I'm lagging. I see I'm lagging. Tag is saying romance? It doesn't have romance. those tags are not always I don't know why it's here. No, it doesn't. You cannot, as a game creator, you cannot set those. They are tags from people, and I don't know why this is in romance. There's no romances in our game. This is a very cool enemy, by the way. It's called Witness. This is our character. You have only one character, but it has a variety of builds. But again, combat is not the focus of the game. You can actually get to the point in your cult that you don't need to combat anymore at all. You can just skip the combat. Yeah, you can get to the point that you won't have any combat. Because you're a cult leader. You don't need to fight everyone. You can just convince them. Please, guys, be patient. Let us play the game. I need to get some water, so we'll be back in a minute. I'm balding, by the way. I'm fucking balding. I will get with my camera, and I'll be back soon. Am I working again? Please don't say anything ill about my game. I understand that you may not like it, but this is my stream, my rules. So if you don't agree with that, I want to show my own game and do anything in my own pace, then fuck you. By the way, guys, SFO is updated. Yes, I went to update it. That's why the stream was lagging and so on. Enjoy the shirt. What's your opinion of me cracking this game? I will fucking find you. Polish Asmongold. Oh, please. Oh, please. Don't call me Polish Asmongold. Because I'm balding? If I'm balding, then fine. But it's like... I watched Asmongold in the past. Right now... I'm not a fan of this person. Oh my god! The Steam is dead. The moderate. Too many of you are on the page. And it's dead. you need to re-download the mod because the mod compiling file was changed. This is quite important information, so please listen. Yeah, I'm balding for years right now. I have a skin condition, you know. I have a skin condition, so I cannot do anything about it. Sometimes I look like a Christmas tree on my face. But mod was compiled, files were compiled, so it's smaller right now. Normally it was for like 3 gigabytes. Now it's almost 2, so it's smaller, but it's working normally. So don't worry about that. But the mod is up. So remember, if the mod is not launching, you just need to re-download it, and everything will be fine. And speaking of, I cannot add anything here. I see that it's totally fucked. You made too many requests recently. Yeah, the mod is dead. The mod page is dead. Looking forward to your game. I'll be picking up. Looks interesting. Thank you very much. What the fuck? How is it possible for it to be smaller? You can compress the files. There are some modders on the Steam Workshop that I will not say their names, that, for example, make their mods in packs so you can have a better download times and things like that. It's bullshit. You can have up to 5 gigabytes mods normally, and then you can just compress them to 2 gigabytes or something like that. And I just compressed the files. I just compressed the mod, and what I did, yeah, everything is working. Why I cannot just move it? Let's go and enable the mod. Previews, Tides of Torment, Masters. Yeah. I will now show you that the mod is working. I'm European, the update it out. You can be Turkish, and update will be also out. You see, I just launched the Steam version of the game. I will play Whispers if it's anywhere the quality of SFO, it will be goated. It has a lot of complex systems. I have to say that, remember, Whispers is a complex game, and you may not understand everything in it after an hour. But it's a process. It's a process. But I'm really happy about the game. I will be making some videos about the game soonish. As I said, I also sent some keys. Thanks, man. Thanks you for work. Thank you very much. We can stay here still. I'll be talking. Someone just posted, still not updated. Yeah, the mod is updated, but the guys, you broke the page. The page is dead. Yeah, the page just died. I updated it like 10 minutes ago, but the Steam page died. They're starting help. When you are a hero. We are the heroes of our time. The heroes. 11 gigabytes. No, it's not 11 gigabytes. It's 1.8 gigabytes. It's not 11. It's all that French, guys. The workshop broke before we did. Not the workshop broke. The page for SFO broke because the workshop is working. Hey, Venus, can you give me some tips about the mod? I never played it before. Try it. That's my tip. Whispers is 11. Venus broke Steam. Your IQ and your wave. Jan Glotzkovic squats. Your IQ and your weights. Why IQ and weight links? Just got Whispers now. I'm 75 kilograms, and in my prime time during COVID, because when I had time to go to gym, I was lifting on a bench 80 kilograms, something like that. In the deadlift, I was I was doing 100. I think I was doing at my prime 100 on the deadlift. On the bench, I was doing 80. I'm skinny, but I was quite fucking strong. I was going on the gym 3 times a week. Malekith Rainbow's campaign incoming. Get my baguettes. Those story Whispers play a big role. This is a story-driven game, yes. Whispers of the Elves is a story-driven game. I don't want to lie, but right now we have 16 different endings, depending on what you do in the game, which is important because the endings, it's not like at the end you pick the ending. No, you need to get to this path to the end. There's a lot of choices in Whispers of the Elves, story-wise. It's not like, again, I don't want to compare it, but it's nowhere like Darkest Dungeon. It's entirely different idea of a game. It's way closer to Cult of the Lamb, Slay the Spire, the game that I really cherish and love. So Children of Morta, that is really narrative driven. Yeah. You make a Silk Song. No, I didn't make a Silk Song. Those Polish genetics coming in clutch. Still not working. Just re-download the mod. Wenris, mordeczko, rzuć może jeszcze klucz, bo chcę grać te twoje cudo. Maybe just... może po prostu kup i mnie wesprzyj. Polecam. Alright, another Empire campaign. For the Empire. It's 20 megabytes for me. Someone is like, it's 69 megabytes for me. It's no megabytes for me. The Steam page is dead. Too many people are on the Steam page right now. Yeah, it's dying. Yeah, the mod page is overloaded. Too many of you are in there. I totally forgot. Dear patrons, we have postcards. Dear SFO patrons, we have a postcards, meaning that you can win Dehala, you can win Sail, you can win Mask, or you can win Aisling. So those nice postcards you can win right now if you're at SFO Mod Team Patreon and in a special channel that is called, I will post it in the SFO Discord of this Patreon Discord, because we have a Patreon Discord. If you post a name of Dehala, Sail, Masku or Aisling, you will get those hand-painted postcards sent to you in the coming weeks. So you just need to say name of those guys. If in the next 5-10 minutes patrons won't pick those, then you guys can do it. I'm a patron and huge SFO fan. 3K hours. Love you. Thank you very much. If you post a name of Tides of Torment, Legendary Lord in above chat, you will get their postcard. What setting should be activated so that I recruits better quality units in the late game? Playing a different game. If CA decides to actually overhaul sieges, what would be the biggest request for the sieges? To not be shit. Name 10 women. Women are not real. I like to play this with the following mods. I don't know the mods. Friend recommended me the mod. He said it changes everything and makes the playthrough better. I'm really looking forward to it. Ever thought I don't know what this actually do? Let's just try it, you know, just try it. It's hard to explain, so it's gigantic. I will be working on a document with all the changes. I want to make it more approachable, because the previous one was having too many details, become outdated really fast, hard to maintain, and that's why it died. SFO double skill points, no, this is a terrible mod. SFO landmark sub mods, or wood mod, no, it's fine. It's your mods, guys. Pick what you want. Can I play right now the update? Yes, you can. My friend, okay. I like Victory Conditions Overhaul. It's a fantastic mod. Victory Conditions Overhaul is fantastic. Thank you for the mod, as always. Thank you very much for being here and withstanding me, because I was talking for almost half an hour. Hour and a half. What was the most fun part about working on your game, Whispers? The moment that it clicked. The moment that the system clicked. The fact that it started to work. The complex system and 3 different games, because the quest system is entirely separate game on itself. The cult management is entirely different game on itself. How do I compare it? Modding is like trying to learn how to make a laundry, and making a game is like trying to understand how the car engine is working. That's the difference. Thank you for all your work. I'll be buying a copy of Whispers of the Elves as well to support you. Thank you very much. Remember that Whispers of the Elves is getting a full release soon, so you can wait with the playing. There's a shit ton of changes that are going to be in SFO, so... okay. Brett Bannett is getting a sale, because, yeah, it seems that we get winners. Dehala and Masku left only for the patrons. No, this is not the one. Aisling was taken. Sale was taken. I need to post those for the patrons. Mask. Dehala and Mask. 5 minutes more. If patrons doesn't want it, then you can get those guys. Are SFO options just when in campaign? Seems weird to me, because SFO options cannot be before campaign starts, because they're working on top of those campaign things. So this is not weird. It's fantastic, because you can change your campaign on the get-go. You don't need to wait. That makes us $20. Thanks you for super chat. Thank you for the hard work. I'll be buying a copy of Whispers. Did it just appear? No, Rich T. Sorry, tip $10. Thank you very much. Do you think CA would ever nip onto the game? No. What does the mod do in general? It's a full game overhaul. That's what I can say. It grows so large over the last 9 years that it's really hard to explain what it does. Maybe dumb question, but were you Total War fanbase before Total War Warhammer? It's a not dumb question, because I was not. I really was not a fan of Total War. Okay, Aislinn and Dehala are left. First person that posts name Aislinn or Dehala in an SFO public Discord chat is getting Aislinn or Dehala postcards. So Dehala or need to find him. Aislinn with those nice postcards. Aislinn, Avendis, okay. Aislinn is taken. Dehala left only. Rich, another $10. Thank you very much. Thank you. I can log out of the Warcraft and go to the Warhammer. Warhammer is better. I'm not a fan of Total War as well, but Warhammer is something else. Yeah, I was never a fan of Total War before Warhammer. Dehala is left. Who wants Dehala? No one wants Dehala. Dehala is such a nice postcard. No one wants Dehala. Dehala! Warpstone took it. Hello there. Nice, Dehala is yours. Did I fucked up something? No. Aislinn is yours. Okay, let me just post it to the guys. Dehala. I need your address. To send it. Nice. Good that Blizzard did not bought rights to Warhammer because you know what? Blizzard never did a different franchise. Why they would do it now? Oh. Whoop. Sorry. Yeah, Blizzard never did that, so why I'm not in a streaming mode? Okay, I fixed it. Sorry. Sorry. I will cut it. Yes, you can get the mod right now. I don't know why the swing mode disabled. Sorry. I'm sorry. Wishing you 1000 delicious second breakfast. Oh, it's such nice. I love Lord of the Rings. I made a Sauron mini when I was 12. Again, I cannot show it because it's in a casket. But yeah, I love Lord of the Rings. I made a Helm's Deep with my dad, like actual 2 meters wide Helm's Deep. I'm really proud of that. You know what? I'm sick of this music. I can just talk on a camera now. Let's probably having calculation definition now after the scandal. Blizzard is having calcium deficit? Ah, okay. Because if you don't know, Blizzard is still a company that is one of the richest company in gaming. I'm a shill for Blizzard games. I love Heroes of the Storm. I play it from time to time. I played Warcraft recently, all of the campaigns with my son. I played StarCraft twice with my boys. I'm playing Diablo 4 regularly, and I think Diablo 4 is way better game than Path of Exile. I played Path of Exile both 1 and 2. I played World of Warcraft from time to time. I cannot wait if there will be actually shooter in StarCraft universe, because there are rumors about it. I cannot wait for things like that. Some victory conditions overhaul. It's fully working in SFO. It doesn't need compatibility even. Can you explain what SFO adds tabletop caps by Drunk Flamingo DAP in the mod configuration? This is a nice story. So tabletop caps by Drunk Flamingo was made by me and Drunk Flamingo back in Warhammer 2. We designed the whole mod, made it for SFO, and then around a year after, made it a standalone. So it's actually mod that was designed and made for SFO in the first place, and then reads it as a standalone. That's why. Oh, Hearthstone. I played a lot of Hearthstone in my days also. But before first expansions, the game became too complex for me, and I had a problem with it, to understand it. My load order is crashing. It's always better to check SFO only, and then I'll start adding mods. I can guess you won't have an answer to, but if you ask, answers, will the SFO settings in game break multiplayer? They should not. The World of Warcraft is progressing well. They added the player housing because people I know they added it. But again, I like World of Warcraft, but I'm not able to play for longer than 1 month per year. And it's like, I'm done. I'm fine. I'm fine with it. I'm not interested in meta progression, player housing. I like the leveling. I want to go through the zones, level them up, and that's it from me. That's why I like the Legion remix, because it added the legendary items power, so you had something to farm. We felt like... Any mod collection recommendations? I do not have any. Am I blind, or did you forget to add the unit capacity of the Norska building for Bearman? Oh my god, the Bearman, my dearest friend, is a legendary unit that is recruitable only 1 per faction. So there is no capacity for them. Does the mod change the map between? No. The mod doesn't change maps at all. So if should I turn the tabletop caps option in the menu, since the default has its own caps? Yes, if you don't want the caps, just disable them in the settings, of course. If you don't want the caps, you can just disable them. So it begins. Okay, I will need to go through the things on the page. There probably will be some bugs still, guys, so remember about that. That's normal with the updates like that. There probably some things that we forgot. GRIMHAMMER free version 1.50 slave masters, and the changelog is here. Okay, I need to change the game version. Also, which day do we have? We have the 6th of February 2026. Slave Masters release. My eye. It's pouring out. Oh my, I'm on the wrong page. Let me go. I need to ping everyone on Discord also. I love pinging and making people angry, you know, on Discord. Yeah, I'm an evil person, I know. Oh no, on the news. Credits, SFO news. Edit. Oh, Rise of the Rust was here. Oh my god, where is the stream link? Live stream link, share it. I'm an idiot. Please don't bother with me. Okay, I need to update everything on the pages right now, and so on and so on. It's normal. I will go through all of those, but I will get back to your question because I really like this moment when we release an update, because this is the moment when we can have a nice talk. And I cherish it. Complete list of changes. So I'm adding the changelog here. Also, Slave Masters version 1.50. And also the changelog. Okay. Okay. Which of the new campaign is the most fun to play with the new changes? I really like the Hala, but it shouldn't have a lot of changes. I would say Wulfric. Wulfric is a very cool campaign. SFO news, everyone, let's ping everyone. SFO Slave Masters update is up. Check the changelog. Where is the changelog for it? Changelog. SFO news. SFO news. SFO news. SFO news. Yeah. Okay. I'm back to you guys. SFO configuration button is not showing up to the top left of the menu. Is this add-on problem? Is this add-on problem with SFO? No, it's problem with your load order. Means that you have a problem with load order, my friend. You have incompatible mods. Can you quickly explain the sandbox difficulty options? You can hover over it and just know what it does. You can just hover over it. There is a tooltip when you hover over it. That's it. When you click on it, there will be even text about it. What's your favorite ogre unit? The dead ogres. Black Ark's infrastructure buildings are not showing what they do. Black Ark's infrastructure buildings are not showing what they do. Black Ark's infrastructure buildings. What are the Black Ark's infrastructure buildings? Vendors, I can't read. No problem. Sorry, you might have said it, but does a new legendary lord and hero artifacts redundant? Lord and hero artifact redundant with SFO. Does the new legendary lord and hero artifact? What is the new legendary lord and hero artifact? What is it?
Sigmar's will.
What's a new?
Only I
Some other Black Arcs buildings are not showing some things of the bonuses that they give because SCA fucked it up. So zombie hungers confirmed. Which of the buildings is not showing stuff? Varys, are there any other mods you recommend with SFO? No. I have no recommendations for them. There are so many different mods on the workshop. That's pretty much unique. That should be working.
look here, Fellheart.
Let me check.
Dreadlord of Nagara.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What just happened? I think it's because of the compilation. It could be because of the compilation of the mod. It should not be like that. Okay, let's double check it. You can see my screen if you want. I was checking it like today. Is there any thought about adding the ability to have multiple scenarios in the SFO settings menu active at the same time? No. There is no need for that. So the slaves buildings, whole settlements is getting slaves. So this also should be giving slaves, yeah? Why it does not give slaves? Okay. Compression, none. Save it. We'll just have an upload with fixes. Victory conditions mod works with SFO. There are no problems with it. Slave masters, okay. An old world EA great. Venice, what's your opinion of the early access mod manager for Warhammer Total War? I have no opinion about it. It's a manager like manager. I won't be using it, so I don't care. An old world or Immortal Pies expanded. I don't use any of those. I would like to have a smaller maps campaign, being honest. But both of them are great. What's your opinion? Okay, I saw this. And from 800 people, there are 300. That's why I don't release a mod in the beginning, because people would go away and they would not listen what I have to say. And I will force them to listen to what I want to say. This is my privilege of having this mod. I can force people to listen.
Dreadlord of Nagara.
The fuck?
Black-hearted Dreadlord.
It's not for the compiling. Something fucked up. I know what. I know what fucked up. And I will fix it. I will fix it. It will take me a minute, but I will fix it. List. Oh my god. This is the thing that CA just changed. Dark Holes. Effect list. Fuck. Fucking fuck. My god. Yeah, something really fucked up. What time will be mod release? Mod was released 1 hour ago. Oh my god. I know what fucked up. They changed the coding. Kurwa, it was working yesterday. Fuck. Oh my, you'll need to wait. You will need to wait a bit. This should be fucking working. It's not. Why this is not working? This is modding. This is actually modding. You see? You don't know what fucked up. It just fucked up. It happened, and you have zero knowledge why it did. The buildings effect disappeared. They are in the tables, but not in the game. For reasons I know. It starts stream new and it download the update. What? Do I need a DLC? You don't need to have any DLC to play SFO. See? My work doesn't end. Wow. I don't know what the fuck happened here. I need to go through a lot of things right now to find a solution for it. Those buildings working flawlessly, I see. Okay, all of those work as they should have. Okay. Slice per turn. Yes. Why the building was not working? And it's not fucking working here. It's something really weird. Some of the effects are working, some of them are not working. Why some of them are working, some of them are not working? Slice per turn. This one is working. This one is not working. But it says in the table, which is even weirder.
Look here, Fellheart.
Okay, we need to find it. Slavery, Horde, number 3. Building effects variants, building level, building average, building traits, levels, building horde. What the fuck is this? This is a trait? Since when? This is a fucking trait. No fucking way. I think I know what they fucked up. We not fucked up, what they did. This is a trait? The fuck? They changed the building to the skill? That's why it was not working. But the building is here still. That context was not changed either. Character skill level trait. 1, 2, 3. That's why the buildings were not working. It's hard to learn how to mod, chat, as you can see. Does it work with the Linux version? Only if the game is working. If the game is not working, then it won't work. Yeah, there's only modding here, and I don't know what the fuck has happened. Why it happened? It's really, really bad. That explains some things that I did not understand previously, you know? I know now. Yeah. This is shit, by the way. I need to change this landmark. Talon of Agony. I need to go to the normal one. Oh yeah, no. Oh my god. Building. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. Because the vision of the is creeping. Left me when I was sleeping. And the vision that was planted in my brain still remain. They're looking for the Total War new game engine to make modding easier. It won't make modding easier because it needs to be console compatible, so probably it will be even more limited. Certain games have communities built around them resources to make easier modding. What do you think how it is in Total War? Do you think that we those tools are from Creative Assembly? No, those things were done by community, but by Frodo and many other talented modders. CA did not down those. Can you play with someone that have a Mac and Windows? No, you cannot, because the Mac is always behind in versions, so you cannot. There's no solution for that. That's just it. I will try to learn at some point. Just don't. It's not worth it. I'm not joking here. I think it's not worth it. Okay, fucking bitches. How do I fix it? Because they use a trait. They use a trait system. Black Arc Building. Trait tables. Okay, this is a trait. I get it. I totally get it. But I want to find it. Threshold points, trait, trait info tables. They made buildings to be skills. Do you understand this? They changed buildings into skills. Fucking skills. Which is insane. Okay, I will find it. I will find how to fucking do it. It's here, but it's not here. It's not fucking here. It's not in the buildings. They moved it somewhere. It's character levels. But it's not. If you don't have arcs, yeah, it seems that the black arcs only fucked up. Changing buildings into skills sounds like something insane workout solution, something came up, or a vibe coding. It's like... You can play Dark Elves, but you cannot get the Black Arcs effects right now, which I don't understand because that was working. And it seems it does not work anymore, and I don't know why. This is the key for the building, and I get it. It's fine. That's how it should be. But in building effects, this building, yes, it's having upkeep reduction, yes, and it's how it is in SFO. Yes, it's having the exact same ID. So why the fuck this building is not here anywhere? For example, traits. Okay. See, this is the level of modding that you need to do sometimes. Dark Elves defeated traits. Dark Elf names of power defeated slave Cain. Okay, let's find it. Cain. Name of power Cain marker. No effect. Name of power Canide market. It needs to be fucking somewhere. Where is it? Trait slaver. That's fucking not a trait to anti-trait. The fuck? Technology's character trait. Who the fuck does things like that? Sometimes drugs and code isn't the way. Changing building, yeah, it's like, what the fuck happened? Attacking traits defeated There's... We don't understand what happened here. We found a bug with Otharion. His army ability has no duration, so you activate it and it instantly goes away, the cage thingy. Or is it like a classical bug? You have an incompatible mod, because you have a mod that gives it duration. In SFO it does not have a duration, meaning that it's endless. So yeah, you have a mod that conflicts with it. Why it's not working? Why it's not working? I will fix it. I don't know fucking how. It's a character trait. I get that. I get that. This is normal. Okay, I get it. But well, why it's not anywhere? Building levels. Unique, can convert, building instance key, can be damaged, visible in UI, slave contribution capacity, split chain sorter. No, everything is fucking good here. Building cultures. It can be something like some really fucking weird, and I don't know why. Last in lowered order means it's overwrite everything else. No, the first in lowered order overwrites everything else. We only play SFO at the moment. Special abilities. Cage. Warden's cage. It's fine in SFO. It's working normally. Just checked it. It's no duration. That's it. You just use it on an enemy and it's just there. The new mod manager confuses me. It auto sets the load order. I don't know. I don't use it. Fucking shit. I don't know how to do it. Character. Dark house. Okay, this is fine. This is how it should be. Slave buildings used. Shit like that, yeah. Amphitheater. Slaves used. Yeah, we have those. We used it. You use the things like that. So everything is good. Character skills to effect. Is it like really? Slave? General to focus on building character. Character to focus on. This is not a fucking character. Cane. Golden for reduction. Enable Bone Cane's Ring of Fire. It's fucking not here anywhere. I don't know what to do. I'm not a programmer. I'm a self-learner. I learned everything in programming about by myself. People will be angry. Thank you for the donation, by the way. People will be angry that this is not working. So I need to... By the way, I need to disable the Steam comments because they will go crazy. Oh, no one is writing like that much, so... Help me, someone, because I have no idea. Don't worry, people can wait a bit. If it's gonna be angry, people are always angry. Yeah, that's true. But it's a shame for me. What's your favorite Warhammer 40k faction? Space Marines. Space Marines and Imperial. Again, overall Imperial factions. I like Space Marines. I like Sisters of Battle a lot. I like the Imperial Guard. They didn't hide it in some other factions. Use its rubber duck and talk through the issue. They didn't hide it anywhere, but they linked it somewhere, and I don't know how they linked it. You know, that's the problem. You know what? I have a glimpse of an idea. I have a glimpse of an idea. It cannot be like that. It needs to be a building, and then we need to find the instance of a building. Horde, Dark Elf, Beasts. Fuck, it's a chain. Culture chain availability. No. Chain set items. No. Character trait levels. Okay, construction system values. No. Building upgrades, building units allowed. Trade info panels. No, this is not the thing. Building upgrade system. If they fucking added the changes to the start pause. My fucking god, and then I thought I fucking cooked. Building units allowed. No. Building set to building junctions. This is no. This is also not, because this is a set of a building. Building levels. No, I just went through that, and it's what the fuck. Okay, it's the same one. But it's no, it's not. I fucking found it. They made the fucking copies for lock here. They are just copies for lock here. That's changes everything. Fuck, I found it. Fucking found it. Fuck you, bitches. I found it. Satisfaction. I should do like that. Do it. Ah! Woof, 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 woof. Oh my god. I will fix the locker buildings. I will fix the locker buildings. I will fix the locker buildings. I will fix locker buildings because they made the copies for fucking locker. Why the fuck they did the copies with Warhammer free code? I fucking found it. Kurwa. Fuck, I did it. Fuck, I did it. Again. So good. Okay. It's a fantastic feeling, sorry. It's just a fantastic feeling. Okay. Okay. We cannot do the horde for the lock here still, but yeah, we will be fixing it, and we will also add back his landmarks.
I'm dead. I'm fucking dead that I found it. Was really not an easy thing to find. Trust me. Damn it. Look here. Okay. I need to take this one. Sirius Ulfan Sterlas. Okay. I need to this one take. And I need to go building by building and checking all the changes. Oh yeah, I think they did well adding the new mechanics for locking the porting to Black Arcs. Iron Breakers have more charge with SFO, but they won't fire on the same unit after the first shot. Oh. Yeah, when you find it out. When you don't find it out, then you are like, what the fuck? Fuck, I need to find something right now. Production should be like Black Arc. First to fourth one should be like, okay, can be like that. It's -5, -10. Yeah, I need to go building by building right now. Yeah, I will need also to add capacities. This is quite important, so I will be doing that. Economy GPD, yes, it's also here. This doesn't need to be here because we also have it. Sea region Nagaron Seas, diplomatic with, okay, we can leave those other things from the basic one, let's call it. This one would be for the first building, so yeah, we have it. Okay, one building done. Let's go another. Beasts. Okay, this is problematic because it needs to be a horde, so let's make another condition. It's nicely done. You know what? I think there's an easier way to do it. You can just do it like that. Lock your beasts 4. Lock your beasts 2. Lock your beasts 1. Oh, sorry. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2. Done. Should I change the SFO settings on turn 1 or wait for the prompt? There is no prompt for SFO mod settings. There is a reminder, but you can change them on turn 1. There's no problem with that. Beast is done. Entertainment. Are you not fucking entertained? I'm removing all of those because SFO uses different systems. And this one also needs to be removed. Okay. Free. This will be level 2, level 2, level 2, level 2. Level 1. Level 1. That's how the modding looks like, guys. And ladies, I hope. I hope there's at least one lady here on the chat. And it's not my wife. I think she's asleep. I think she's sleeping, so... Oh, okay, we have a problem here. Because Exiles is different. No, it's not. Okay, it's fine. It is fine. Upkeep reduction can be fucking removed. What do you find streaming like that? I assume it's boring as hell to look on something like that. I'm not talking much, you know, while modding because I need to focus like a lot. Military residence slavery worship. Okay, we are going there. Exiles is done. Horde. Enable recruitment of masters. Yeah, all those needs to be removed. Oh, sorry, not this one, not this one, not this one. I will check on the chat in a minute. Can I enable more than one scenario at a time? No, there's only one scenario at a time. For now, we may add more in future, but right now we have only one. Residence. We may want to add more in the future, but again, there's really no plans for that at the moment. Maybe we'll make like a menu that you just tick, you know. There's a checkbox, so yeah, maybe then we will do it. Lock riders, locking riders, still not done. Okay. Lock riders. This one can be removed. C3 should do done. Done. Yeah, I lack K-pop Demon Hunters, by the way. A bit too much. Slavery, sorcery, and worship. Okay, we are going there. We are actually going there very, very nicely. Okay, this one needs to be fully removed. Okay. What I can do like that will be faster that way. And then everything that was one, I'll just remove. Nicely done. Nicely done. Look here. Horde. Sorcery. Okay. This gladly doesn't have much. I need to check something because only Locker has it, okay. Full focus, and we are almost done, guys. And I will be uploading it, and everything will be fine. Sorcery, exiles, beasts, aristocracy, worship. I think it's done. I think we are done. Then I will check in the game. Everything will be good. Yeah, and it's done. Hello to my ASMR stream. Everything like that goes bye-bye. Okay, it's done. Are recruitment points the ones you need for unit caps? Recruitment points you need for the unit caps. I don't understand the question. What if I want no sieges but also trinkets? You pick only one. You cannot pick more. It's Wolfheart. Someone said that I misspelled Wolfheart. Who fucking cares? Already fixed. Not my problem. Yeah, campaign with Elizabeth von Draken don't work. It just shuts down when I'm starting. I don't know if it's my fault. When did you learn English? You speak like a native. I learned English as a kid watching Cartoon Network.
Tyrant of Nagaroth.
No jokes aside. I learned watching Cartoon Network. Why this one is not working still? I'm on the wrong build. I'm on the wrong build. I'm on a secret. Yeah, I'm on a wrong build. I actually learned by watching Cartoon Network as a kid by a lot, and I was really ahead in terms of English. Of course, my English is not perfect, but I never had a problem with speaking English, you know, speaking. I catch myself sometimes I think in English. So yeah, I often have problems with finding words in Polish and so on and so on. Effects. Look here. Black arcs have unique traits with faction light and local effects, no landmarks and buildings effects. Okay. And ladies and gentlemen, the shit is fixed. I did it in quite timely manner, by the way. Cooldown plus 2 to all forces. This force. What the fuck? The sorcery what is negative? Why the sorcery is negative? This is stupid. Okay. Nice custom. Nice custom. Ship. Sorcery. Force to building force in the sphere. Yeah, this is bullshit. Should be like -10, -10, -5, -5. Yeah, this is bug in vanilla. I just fixed that. Shit. Campaign movement farm is okay. Slaves per turn. I think this is cool. More piercing damage. Okay. Looting, sacking. Okay, this one is a bit too much. Military. Should be like 25. Have you ever had an SFO release that had to be delayed because of something just really broken? I don't think this is quite unusual situation that something like that happens. Can you? Yes, you can. You can normally start a campaign because I just launched the save. You know, it's save compatible. Nothing will broke. Don't worry. Don't worry. Everything will be fine.
Dreadlord of Nagaroth.
Blessed Dread is working. Amazing. Yeah, the Blessed Dread landmarks are also working, which is fantastic. Why I have a feeling that this one is not properly. Are they curved, or I'm an idiot? Do you feel like they are curved? You know, like moved, all of them. When I bring back the loot from the colony raid, it doesn't validate the colony raid. What do you mean? The faction should I nerf and buff in your opinion? The one that you see fit. They are aligned, okay. Norska. When I bring back the loot from a colony raid, it doesn't validate the colony raid. What do you mean? But do you get the plunder, yes? The spoils, sorry. You get the spoils. Pillage. You get the spoils. Everything is fine there, yes? If you get it, then it's fine. Should be at least. Because landmark really doesn't have any sense right now because I just did those trades.
Lord of the Black Court.
You know, I just did those trades that took me some time. So those landmarks are actually nonsensical right now. So yeah, I need to disable them. Yeah, I need to disable them. I will disable them. Yeah, I will just, as I said, just disable them and that's it. Okay, this should be fine. I'm sending it. Let me just compress the file. Okay, Loki should be working. There will be bugs for sure in the coming days. They will be working on them. Let's make our atmosphere a bit darker. Let's make it like that, so my boldness. Fuck, it's even worse. Let's make it like... Yeah, this is my streaming. Welcome to the dark side. Okay, I'm updating this, so this will be working. There's so many of you still. 200 people, by the way. Moonlight time. Palpatine. Good. Good. I need to be a bit more silent because my wife is sleeping, or she's trying to sleep at least. Good. Okay. It's up. Everything should be fine with it. I hope at least. So yeah, that's... The locker should be working normally. Just double check if everything is
I am
fine.
Prince Alfwan, commander.
Black Arrows
of
have
the
unique
Blessed
traits with
Dread.
faction right and locker only effects, new landmarks and buildings effects. Yeah, landmarks maybe isn't the text that should be there. Maybe the landmarks can stay. Someone said that Elves was crashing. Yes. How many times did I take you for reach a good level in modding? How many times did it take for you to good? So my story with Total War modding is quite interesting because when I started modding, there was really no much tools or tutorials or anything like that. There are some tutorials right now, but to learn modding, only thing that I took from tutorials was how to open RPFM. That was a different tool back then, but it was very similar to this one, to RPFM. And for example, if I wanted to make a unit, I downloaded the mod that adds the unit, I opened the mod and I learned from it. So I'm a total self-learner in terms of the modding. And these days I know the tables so much by heart that many things I just figured out by myself.
Summon the Elector
That's how it
Counts.
is.
Bring me to my
Elspeth was crashing yesterday, yeah? Let's check it. What faction are you most excited about the moon update? Dark Elves, yeah, I said. We had a very bumpy road in this stream, but thank you for coming. I was wondering that too, lol. How are you applying nerfs and buffs specifically to the faction or lords? Couldn't see it in SFO settings. I will show you right now. Merter-san, I will show you. Is she crashing? I don't think she is. She would, yeah, she would crash sooner. Yeah, it's on your. Here, you go to the SFO settings, and there is a nice guy. Tide Sweeper. This is the place where you change it. Yeah. So again, SFO settings. Time to turn the tides, and then you change it. Yeah. They apply immediately. And what are the buffs and so on? You will see here. So again, time to turn the tides. And so on. Are you planning for niches for the lizard match? No. No. If you want to see, I did like a list. SFO stuff. This was the list of the things that I was modding, yeah. This one was fixed. Building areas, I still need to do it. Bloated corpse, I had an idea. Guild followers, yeah, I need to leave it for now. Checking your army abilities in campaign, I did that. Magic visuals were updated. I think I went through that. Blood and Straits, yeah, this was not working. So this is like list of SFO factions that may need or may not need updates. You can check it out. So I overall don't have plans for the Lism and something like that. I remember that I was meant to check the heavens spells, if they are fine. They may not be heavens. But I think I did. I don't think that anything changed there. Phases. Sometimes the things that are changed, sometimes they are not. It's easy to check things like that. I totally fucking forgot about that. Sometimes that is this. I think that everything is fine, and then it's like, wing. Chain line? No, nothing like that. Oh, it's fucking hot in this. It's fucking hot. There will be any bugs, and I will, fix them in the coming days. It's unit special abilities. Fuck. No fucking way. There's something that is not here. Cazador completed, Cazador avoided, Cazador summoned is here and not there. Fuck you. I just found the bug, you see? While doing it. This is like small things matter. Small things matter. Heavens, please help me. Okay, I need to go through all of those right now. If something's not duplicated, means that it's fucked. Yeah, this one is fucked. This one is fucked. So this needs to be fixed. This is fine, this is fine, this is fine. All of this seems to be fine. Generic Heavens, miscasted Closure, Generic Heavens, Bombardment, AoE. My eyes are like just jumping right now like crazy. Yeah, let's see that's this. Yeah, this one is fucked. Composites in group, yeah, this one are fucked. So I need to fix them. Okay. Yeah, okay. All of them should be fine right now. The new visuals are there. I totally forgot about that. Did the Lore of Light have it, or only the Heavens? Someone tell me. I don't think that Lore of Light had any do with it. Spell, Heavens, Light. Is the fourth mod compatible with SFO? Yeah, it's compatible, and I highly recommend it. You are not looking on an expert right now. You're just looking on a golem. I'm just a golem, not an expert in anything. There are way more talented peoples than me in this world. I always want to make sure that they are seen. I like to be seen also. I know people that don't want to be seen. But I like my little audio switch casting override. Yeah, this one is small difference, I see. Besides that, I don't see anything that was changing the composition scene. Yeah, nothing was changed, so it's good. Projectiles. Heavens forbid it. Projectiles. Heavens forbid it. Something's missing. Cassador Bond. Cassador Bond was added. You see? Yeah, you can always fucking find something. Mysticular. What is Mysticular? All of them are fucking Mysticular right now. That's interesting. Product audio was changed. Fuck you. Monstrous Impact was added. Yeah, I need to go through all of those. So bound damage and so on should be out from this. Calibration, everything SFO. Audio can be like that. Shockwave radius needs to be higher. Monstrous Impact. 100 Ali 74. Ignore vegetation 1 second. Okay, that's good. That's actually good. Appreciate you. I saw the video on the forts mods from its months ago. Excited to SFO this weekend. Yeah, you can play it right now. Fun. I'm now the goblin. I'm a goblin, modding goblin. You cannot kill a modding goblin. You can do nothing about the modding goblin. Okay. Comet of Cassadora audio was changed. Besides that, I don't see much of a change, which is great. Yeah, the comet was changed to have a monstrous impact, which is a good change. I like it. Besides that, we don't have anything. Okay. Is there a projectile, explosion, chain lighting? Heavens, yeah, there are some. I can remove those. All heavens be blessed by my blood. Let's double check it. It's a contact thing, so. Monstrous impact. Let's show it to forward. It's an explosion. We have a bound explosion. Oh shit, we didn't have a bound explosion. Comet of Cassandra. Okay. All can be removed besides the bound explosion. It is not really needed because it's normal. What lighting? Did it? Had the particle effects? Only the bound one. What the fuck? Spell chain lighting. Okay, I'm an idiot. I'm looking on a different thing. Okay, we can just take this one and not this one, and it's done. Let's see how angry people are on Steam. It's not working. FF mode works fine. Unsubscribe. Full changes for the Druid tree. No more buffs for ammo range, leadership, only when attacking. Still no ability to change type ammo for shades. Druid Venice hates you to just like CA. hates you to just like CA. What the fuck? No description on the green tree building in black arcs. Yeah, I fixed them. Full changes. This just doesn't work, bro. Doesn't work, bro. What's your problem, bro? Not my problem, bro. Yeah. I'm curious, how many people didn't do a clean install and verified game files? None of them. None of them. Most likely none of them did. That's how it is. You won't win against people that just don't read. That's the thing. I wanted to check one thing. Someone that said that there's no range increase. Ah, fucking range increase is a moron. There's ammunition one. Fucking morons. This is like charge bonus, which is fine. Attacking morale, which is fine. Fatigue, okay. Damage attacking. This could be ammunition, really. Attacking morale is like on the second one, so this is fine. Charge bonus is here. That's fine. Someone said the technology tree is worse than it was. I think the technology is good. Not every faction needs to have bonuses to the range or things like that, especially that you have it on black arcs. Fuck are you? Characters, skills. I remember one thing. Leadership. Was meant to add it. Yeah, I'm going crazy a bit. Do you think that in Empire technology Empire not working with my mod? Yes, because SFO Empire has tabs for technologies, so yeah, it won't work. Just mods like that won't work with SFO. Yeah, that's the thing. This one I didn't want to do like that. It was meant to be something else. I don't remember what. That was meant to be something else. But it's only here. So it's fine. What are the plans for the next week's CA patch? I don't have the patch. I don't know anything about the patch, so there are no plans. Is the update out? I tried launching game this morning and it kept crashing. Update was released 2 hours ago. So yes, it is released. Around 2 hours ago, something like that. On sub and resub, yes. Just to confirm, SFO Tide Sweeper nerf faction doesn't work for me if I'm playing the nerfed faction, right? Yes, it's AI only. No, it works for your faction. You can nerf your own faction. Yes, you can. Or it's AI only. No, it's AI only. Sorry, it's not working on you. You tried sometimes with my mod and it's working, but Johnny, it won't work with this update. With this update, it just won't work because we changed some of the things in the table there. So. Do I have an effect for the beasts? I fucking have. That's a nice thing. And let's use it. Let's make it like that. Look on my boldness. You're making a great job. Thank you very much. Ranking from what I see, I would in the minimum let the mod update and the verified game files. Yeah, nothing that I'm doing will break the game. Drew Killor to play with the new update. Malekith, Morathi, all of them, being honest. I like all of them. I think that we did fantastic work with all of them. Yeah, I think that all of them are good. What are the Black Arcs level requirements for this shit? 4, 9. Okay, that's doable thing. This one is quite strong. Assign a number and then just roll. That's one way to do it. Bugs, there are bugs everywhere. Chains of obedience? What the fuck? Technology required building levels. Building. Is there anyone that is? Walls of Nagarund. What the fuck? Galveston subscribe, still working on a fix, pal. Yeah, but the fix is no. I did the fix. I'm looking at something different. Someone said that my Dark Elves technology is shit, so I'm looking on the thing. I don't want my gun to be shit. Casualty captured post battle +3. That is nice. Ammunition +3 faction might is also nice. This is important because this is casualty replenish post battle casualty, so you get more. You know what? Let's change it to 5. Ammunition I would not do 5 maybe. That could be problematic. I fucked up one thing. Nice cast. Limit machination damage. Okay. This one actually should need to be building level. I think I understand what someone said earlier about the Norse spoils. The number of me, it is stuck at 102 pillage spoils, and the army does not disband after the several turns. Can you check? What the fuck? Spoils. Fed bundles, region manipulation, spoils, sell, edict. If I only knew how this fucking names. Occupation. Cultural occupation options. Moose. Norska. Group. Norska. No. Slaanesh. By the way, I need to check it. If I did not fuck it. I may fuck this one. Fuck. You see? There's always something. There's always something. Cultural settlement occupation options. Option. Group. Okay. Vassalize, do nothing, raise, occupy. What the fuck? Why we have so many? I know why we have so many. I remember that. I am checking. Worry not. Okay, everything's fine here. It's not this. Glad the mod is out, but I can't load anything. It seems also expanded is down too. It's supposed to disband the army after pillage spoils, right? Of SFO, or am I stupid? No, it should disband. But it seems that something is fucking it up. Something's fucking it up. Okay, I look like a troll. Let's make it normal. Can change the lights. Oh no. I have to look like a troll. Okay, let's get to the character skills. How much we had? Ammunition plus 3, captives, leadership. What should give me like 4%? Let's make it crazy. 2 of them, it's 8, then it's 12. Yeah, that's a lot. Still same problem, you're saying? For me, work on sub and sub again. I remember I was checking the spoils thing and it was working. Okay. 27 movement. I remember I added something to it. Movement. It was 25 increase. Arcanum monsters. This is not the one. I added something to it for sure. Movement. Effect 27. What the fuck it could have been? Movement of 25. Monstrous Arcana with and movement range positive. Time of Legends cards capital. Movement range positive. What the fuck is that? It's a good question. Why did I increase it movement at 25%? Fresh meat. Diplomacy, bundle military range position. Campaign effects lists. I added it somewhere. That's a fucking problem, yeah. Volumes to be 25. Effect movement. It was movement for sure. Fuck. Let me look on the change log. No scam. The pillage armies receive as movement bonus. Pillage armies. It's called pillage armies. It has to be pillage somewhere. Pillage. Marauding pillages. Okay, I found it. Marauding pillage. Target blocks Norska marauding. Marauding pillage action word dummy. Marauding pillage. Oh. Did the stream died? No, I'm still online. Oh my god. Pillage. I had this bundle somewhere. North Camera holding pillage. It doesn't have anything? What the fuck? No, it's like that. Okay, that's fine. Fucking hell. Okay, I know how to find it. I don't know what it could be. I will find it somehow. I will find it because it's something small for sure.
I am am Prince and
We don't know what.
Emperor. I am the Eternal.
The most unexpected betrayals yield the greatest boons.
Let's make a sandbox. Check if a pillage system on Wolfric works good. Army does not disband. Something is about it. Something is afoot. Something is afoot. Where to find what? I know one place that it can be. It can be set somewhere here. No.
The path to
27.
glory in service to the Chaos Gods
Pillage.
ends in ruin for anyone who follows it in blind faith.
This band.
Yet Sail the Faithless walks a path of his own making.
I need to ruin a settlement and get money from it. Why we have SFO mode menu?
That plan needs work.
Shut up.
Sail the faithless. End them.
Can I raise it? Pillage and raise, okay. This is the force.
Despoil
The force has a bundle. None of your runes will replenish. North Pillage forces campaign movement range +1 for armies. What the fuck? None of your runes will replenish. Okay, move this force into your occupied settlement. Okay, I know what could be wrong. Effect replenish. 27. Punishment removed. Force Norska summoned army. Yeah, I have this one. So this one actually can be fact. This should be 25. Okay, I found the bundle. We are somewhere. It is forced to general law. Why it does not? Why the fuck it can be? Corrupted units. It has to be 27 for sure. But it cannot be 27. It can be something else. That's the moment problems appear. But it's not 27. Bundle lock? What the fuck? This is the bundle. No, I have this one. It has to be an effect. Eltharion. Ivris innovation. Rotarial dummy? I knew that Eltharion has it. Live morning. Enjoy the pain. Breton was added. Okay, I remember that. Breton was added for sure. I added Breton here. Did I? I did fucking not. I did not add a lot of things from it. Mother Stanka discipled army, what the fuck is that? Okay, this one was added. Fixes going about fixes. Hidden dragon ship. Oh, okay, this is a dragon ship construction. That had to be added. It's fine. And Mother Stankia. Ritual. Temporary army lifespan 6. I don't know what this is. Let's do it. Same with this. Sometimes you have zero fucking ideas why something happened. Oh my god. Just find it already, okay? Okay, there's nothing like that. That's even worse. Temporary army dummy. Okay. Okay, that's fine. The quest to get a unique Beerman hero of the North Sky is a bit problematic. Now recruiting 4 Beermen needs T4 unit and then several recruitment kick cycles. You cannot recruit more than 1 Beerman. That's fine. Aestin does not have a red line buffs for ship company. I think it's vanilla. They aren't a DLC. They are SFO exclusive. They are a downtent unit, so we make it special. That's it. Ritual Empire Army lifespan 6. There has to be something with this lifespan thing that can be found. It's nowhere fucking where. It's nowhere even. Upkeep is disabled. What the fuck is this? See, I'm still finding stuff even after fucking over a month of modding. Dark Elf Ritual? Slave? What the fuck is this? There's nothing like that. Okay, this is fine. This is the house. Okay, I found it. Create cool Slaanesh scripted. Okay. Did I fucked up this thing? Yeah, it's possible. Give me like 50%. Okay. I don't know what the fuck is this. Lock your slave? Lock your slave ritual? I don't know what this is. Really. Not happy about that. I have some understanding. Do you play tabletop RPG Warhammer? Only Dark Heresy. Only 40k. I don't play anything else. Friend and me are just having total simulation when starting the first battle now. Need to make sure that both of you do redownload, because I made a hotfix and that can cause it. Yeah, but you have 2 barmen normal and 2 great weapon, and you need 4 of them to recruit a hero. Okay, I'm changing this condition then. Don't worry, I'm fixing this mission thing. Value barman. Event mission options. Vanilla. Land. Units, tables, champions. More other champions. Done. Thanks a lot for the mod. First, good night, guys. Good night. Thank you for staying here. I'll be finishing soon, I hope. Warhammer 40k papierowy nie słyszałem. On to pierwszy, dlaczego, że od pierwszego to już nie grałem. So the... This is Warhammer 40,000 Dark Heresy. This is a Polish edition, and I think the system is way better than the Fantasy, but it's really also very similar to the system of Fantasy, and so on and so on. I really like it. I enjoy it a lot. About the Persian problem, I checked Norska faction, and this problem is for a lord. The pillage value does not decrease after the pillage settlement. Maybe prop pillage mag. K100. It's working as exactly the same as Warhammer 2, but it's has the successes and the failures based on how high you roll. So, for example, it's not you just cannot just do a success. Depending on your skill, it will be better success. Yeah, it's complicated. It's complicated shit. What the fuck is that? Okay, the unlock. I changed that. I don't know what it could be, with the pillage thing. Can be fucking everything. Army. Force. 27. Summoned army. Discipled. Disband. Force rebel. Force stance. It can be fucking stance. It can be actually stance. It can be a stance. I have an idea. I actually have an idea. Maybe not the best, but increase American capacity, lines, underworld. Master, seductive influence, pulled resource. It can be a special stance. Yeah, it can be a special stance. That kills a character when he gets garrisoned. That is possible. Mask ambush. Default and camp. March. Mask mastering. Mask raiding. Disembark. Fuck, it's nowhere here. It's not here. Culture of Norse Thundering Ride. what it can be. What kills a lord when it goes to the place? What it can be. There are sometimes nasty ways how to do fixes, and I'll show you how some fixes can be done. Okay, let's go. Get the break. I'm not gonna fucking break until I fix that. I cannot. With the love of 40k, I'm looking forward to it. Terrified of modding the upcoming Warhammer 40,000 game. Yes, but the game won't be released for a very long time. I expected it to be released in like 2 years. And if it will be on a new engine, then there will be problems with modding, if modding will be possible at all, because the game will be also on consoles, which makes me worried by a lot. So I will be trying it. I love 40k, so I will. But it doesn't mean that I will sweat it to get it, no matter what. Okay, if it's a table thing, then this will fix it. If it's a table thing, of course. And now I need to get to my own settlement. Yeah. This idiot. They won't shut down the modding scene. Baldur's Gate made console and works. It's not about shutting, they can limit it. And it's new engine to making the new tools and get modding on par with what we have right now, if even possible, will take many years. The console, yeah, announcement is not interesting for me also. Bada bush. Okay, I know where is it. I know where is it. They sought for faction. What do you mean about the clans? What do you mean clans? What do you mean clans? There will be some factions for sure. Chapters, regiments, orc clans and things like that. Yeah. If I understood correctly, for Baldur's 3 they just approve mods for console rather than limit the mods for PC, so hopefully it'll be similar. Baldur's 3 is something different because it's Wizards of the Coast. It's a very predatory company from what I know, but I don't know much. I'm not in the D&D at all. But my understanding was that Larian forced that a bit on them because Wizards of the Coast was so happy about the whole success that they said, yeah, fuck it. This band. Remove. Okay, this is a gigantic table, and for me to fix it right now, I would need to go through all of it. I need to find what is different. You know, there is a faster way to do it. Yeah. There is actually a faster way to do it. I just need to go like that. I need to find the duplicates right now. Okay. I need to find which one is not the duplicate. So the one that won't have a duplicate, it will just have no empty spaces between the rows. If there is no empty spaces between the rows, it's the one that is missing. Sigvald Vassal bonus is missing here. What the fuck? Can someone remember that? Okay, it's just an empty list. That's an interesting thing to find out. Falkia kill streaks. $24. It should be on 27 if. It should be on Warhammer. They would not name it differently, because if it would be on 27, I would find it already. And the Hella Corruption is here. Okay. Ballistics. Facts. Heavens. This is the characters. Ars Pillage. Sometimes modding is shitty like that. Fuck, I won't find it. Maybe I fixed it in a different way already. No, how it is. It doesn't have an effect. Interesting. Okay, it's empty. Just an empty row. Winters of Drazina. They're not here. Main loot. Okay, I'll need to check it because maybe I fixed it. Space Marine, there will be Ultramarines, Blood Ravens. Of course, there will be factions based like that. What we were saying right now, that there will be like that. That's sure. Yeah, of course, but there will be like Gelaman for the Ultramarines, yeah, and that's it. There will be characters and lords inside of the faction, but there won't be several Ultramarines factions. I don't think they will do things like that. They want to shill it. They will shill it like fuck. It's not uploaded. I'm still on the debugging stage of it. If it's as I think it is, then it all should be fine right now. Just you wait, okay?
Ravage.
Okay. Debated. That worked. Okay, I'm uploading the fix. It just worked. Okay. It was weird, but I found it. Took me only over an hour. If there are any other bug reports, I will check them. No other bug reports. Interesting. Quick question on difficulty change. The hard is gone is hard and legendary that now counts towards achievement. It's fucking written there. Warhammer Steam Fuller game version default works perfectly in main tanks. DLC gen impressive variable 1 to 2. The factory buildings for the Black Heart seems to be missing their descriptions. The buildings and icons appear correctly, but the description text does not show up. Thanks again for the maintaining and supporting this mod. Okay, before I upload, I need to double check one thing. Building. Horde. Darkhold. Yeah, they changed the descriptions. I'm quite sure they changed the descriptions. So we have the dead reference right now. Darkholds. Did they? Yeah, they did. All until Locker fell hard. No, the descriptions are still here. Fuck. Placeholder icons. The building sectors are different, yeah, that's fine. Lesson thread. Fast check. Thank you guys for being so long, by the way, on the stream. There will be a Titus for sure. Yeah, the Titus is like a portrait. You know, he's like a front man of Warhammer 40,000. He's like Henry Cavill of 40,000. So yeah, he will be there for sure. If I will need something to test, sure. But it's like crazy. You will need to write to Discord to me because I will forget for sure. I will forget.
Black-hearted dreadlord.
Someone said there are no descriptions. There are fucking descriptions in the text. Yeah, it's fixed. Get on with it. Get on with it. Everything is fine here. It's more than fine. All is good, guy. Okay, I'm uploading this. Why there are no 5 double points for the 5 levels like in Total Warhammer 2? Because they increased the capacity of levels to 50 from 40, so there is no need for them anymore. You may already answered this, but so my question if you do you plan on making SFO mod for Warhammer 40,000? Yeah, we're talking about it all the time because I love 40,000 way more than Fantasy, 10 times more. I'm more active in it. I play all the games in Warhammer and so, but you need to remember that game will be on a new engine. It needs to be compatible with consoles, so I think modding will be very limited for at least a year or even maybe 2 of the life of this game. So yeah. By the way, I uploaded the hotfixes. Everything should be working even better now. Yeah, all the hotfixes uploaded. Henry Cavill. He's doing the Warhammer series. I heard a lot of rumors about the series and the movie that is in the works, so I am quite sure they are doing it. Blessed Javelin Pterodon riders are missing drop rocks. Blessed Javelin Pterodon riders are missing. Intended. Not amazing, it's fucking intended. I'm happy Fantasy came first. I honestly prefer it massively, but I'm sure 40k is going to be absolutely blowout. First of all, 40k is very far away. Remember about that. It's really far away. And second of all, yeah, it's really far away. and it's CA also, which makes me really worried. Colossal Riperdactyls. Where are Pterodons? Yeah, drop rocks. Those were meant to missing drop rocks, yes. No, they should have drop rocks. They do not have it. That's a fact. Which one is it? Pterodon. Just found another bug. Drop rock. Okay. Land units, the units abilities. This one doesn't have it. Oh, this one had it. Which one doesn't have it? Blessed Zero doesn't have it. Yeah, fixed. Did you said so follow series? I saw the first season. I really love it. If they will do it actually 40k like follow, then it will be amazing. I've seen double skill point spot for the entire game, which is too much. Are there submods that change this for this first X levels? I don't know. Is there a mod that gives you skill points double and like with every fourth? I don't think there are any. Oh, thank you for $5. Kodak. Thank you very much. Okay, I think we have everything. Let's play Rogue Trader now. So, hello everyone on my stream. We'll be playing Rogue Trader. Oh, what the fuck is happening? Yes, this is Warhammer 40,000 Rogue Trader. This is personally my favorite RPG game in the world of Warhammer 40,000. This is the game that I like way more than Baldur's Gate 3. Rogue Trader multiplayer is back. I didn't play it, so I got this game free from All Cut Games. Really amazing people. You know what? I need to lower the volume a bit. If you want to, let's make it like 5. So I think this is a fantastic game, and I finally got some time recently during the evenings, especially in December, to play it. I'm on Act 4 right now. Yeah, my character is level 41. This is my own build, and it's ended up amazingly, being honest. I'm playing on normal, a bit higher than normal. I disabled all the buffs for the reductions of the damage for enemies and so on. So it's like they're doing more damage to me overall. So I'm Arbitis Officer Master Tactician. The second season just ended. Oh yeah, I really want to see, because it's New Vegas, the Vegas genre, so I like it. I really enjoy the Rogue Trader story atmosphere. The systems are horribly convoluted though. You know what? The one thing that I highly recommend, okay, this one, is the mod manager for it's called Toybox for Rogue Trader, and I use it only for one purpose, because I played it normally and I finished the first act. I was in half on the second act, and a friend of mine told me, use this mod because it disables the warp travels, things. So traveling on the map is a joy, really. This is something that should be in the settings. This actually, I think, should be in the game settings to disable the warp phenomena. So traveling over the stars is fantastic right now. I think allow achievements while using mods as normal. Disable random encounters in the warp. This is the only thing that I'm using this mod for, and I highly recommend it because it makes this 10 times better. But besides that, my normal team is usually I'm myself. I take Argenta with myself. She's like Xenos Murderer. She has like double damage against Xenos. I of course take Kibela. I take Cassia, which is my love. she's my lover. And I take Abelard. And then the last one is always based on a mission. Yes. So if I do the Xenos missions, then I take Irtil. If I do some Lex Imperialis stuff, I take Salomon. Pascal, I usually take him if I don't have any goal. Jay, again, only if it fits for her mission. The one that I don't use at all is Idira. As you see, she's level 19 still. I still didn't level her up, so I don't give a fuck about her. But my character overall is like a lot of buffs. For example, I have a Commissar Cap that increases critical chance for a whole team. I increase the stats for all of my team also. Yeah, there are no Xenos in the party. The warriors 10-1 characteristics. Yeah, my characters are crazy, but I'm like a support character. I'm not dealing damage here. Yeah, I have a double barrel, which is crazy because I have all of the not Cedrics. I have very high reputation with everyone, and yeah, Druzina, I don't have it on max, the power armor, but I have the better one, so don't care. Fellowship I took because it had very good items. I didn't bought it. I'm not buying every item. I'm just buying the one that I want to use. In terms for my management, it's like I'm getting crazy amount of, you know, resources, everything, because the management of colonies is very easy. Cassia is fantastic. I have a romance with her. She's such a joy. I love her as a character. There are some characters that are better and worse. I'm not a fan of Jay. Pascal is cool, but he's just talking too much. And Idira, I don't fucking care. She can be just shot. There's also a Space Marine guy. I'm also taking it some time. As I said, I have a core team, and the last guy I just changed. There was also a Dark Elf guy, but I shot him. They didn't like the fucker. Yeah. Archetypes, you know. This like Kibela. Kibela is fantastic. She's from DLC. Item Executioner, so she's causing damage over time effects. Which one is this? Crowd large number of wounds. It's during an effect, pain of all enemies. I don't remember what she was having here. Forced repentance. Yeah, she was doing. She's hurting herself all the time to increase the damage. Cassia, I have a grand strategist, so she's doing those fields when I have buffs. Argenta, of course, arch-militant. Henrix, I got an overseer, so he had a crow, Psy Crow. Abelard, I got a vanguard, so he goes in front, but in fact he's more like going everywhere. I'm a front of a character. Idea, I don't fucking care. Pascal, I made a bounty hunter because he's setting enemies to be bounties, and then he starts fucking shooting them with his plasma gun. Jay is, I think she is like me, yeah, master tactician, so she can give more stuff like me, more turns. Iritel is just, she shoots and she kills. She's such a good assassin. She just kills. Salomon is overseer because he has a Glato, yeah. It was set for him. And of course the last one, so Ulfgar is arch-militant. Do you have any thoughts on the Menace? Not my type of game. It looks good, but it's actually not my type of game at all, I think. They nerfed the Blade Dancer a bit in the latest patches. Maybe I don't care about balance much. The combat in this game is so fun for me that I don't care about the balance. Yeah, but she didn't felt overpowered for me here, at least. She's strong because I have a crazy sword that can have a free attack, but she deals damage to herself, and it has a 50% armor penetration, so it's very good. If I want to do more stable damage, I take the Pattern of Death. This is a great one also. It's on her back. Abelard has cool because he has a power sword and like an exploding pistol, and he has a free attacks when he's parrying and critical. So that's great. But also if he needs, he has a Melta. You know, if someone is too far away, and I was like, just fuck you. I'm not an XCOM guy, so Battle Brothers, yeah, I heard about it. I know some people from how it's called, Hooded Horse, and I really beat them as good as possible. This needs to be deleted, I fucked up. Menace Steam. Yeah, I saw it. Very positive. Yeah. But I don't think it's my style of a game. I'm slowly getting to the games like that because I never liked them. As I said, maybe I started wrong because I started with the games made by Larian and I sadly don't like them. But then I played, for example, Mechanicus 40k. Again, word that I like, so I liked it. And now I'm playing Rogue Trader. I liked it a lot. After Rogue Trader, I want to play Pillars of Eternity because I played Avowed last year, and I know people don't like Avowed, but I liked it. I really like the world. I like the simplicity of this game, that it doesn't interrupt the main plot and what they wanted to show with all those open world things. I understand it's not a better game than Skyrim or Oblivion, but I really like it, and the world especially, so I will be playing Pillars of Eternity, when I finish Rogue Trader. But I'm in like Act 4 right now, Rogue Trader, so it will take a minute. Yeah, very fair. XCOM is not for everyone. Yeah, I agree with that. XCOM is not for everyone. Tainted Grail Fall of Avalon. Oh! Tainted Grail Fall of Avalon. Tainted Grail. Sorry, I got Tainted Grail. I have only 55 hours and did the two full playthroughs in it. It's a fantastic game. I got it from the developers. Yeah, it's a really good game. What the fuck is this menu? Weird. I got a lot of hours in it. Pillars of Eternity is a great game if you like classic Baldur's. I don't like classic Baldur's, that's the idea, but I like the world of Avowed and Pillars of Eternity, and I don't like the world of Baldur's Gate. Did you check the latest dev update thingy? Gonna rework Act 3. Yeah, the Act 3 really didn't work. It was shitty since release. Gonna go to sleep now. Thank you so much. Thank you so much also for staying with me so long. Yeah, so as I said, I'm enjoying a lot of, and also the thing that I like with Pillars of Eternity that my friend said is that you do not have how it's called, combat is real time, which is a great plus for me. I don't like turn-based games. Even in Whispers, it's turn-based, but it's also auto-battler in a way, so it's a bit different. But yeah, I'll be going. The stream was way too long longer than I expected, especially because I had to fix a lot of things, and you saw my goblin side. So yes, thank you for watching, and especially for staying for so long. And yeah, I'll be finishing the stream. Have a nice day. I will make some hotfixes for SFO soonish, so have fun. Thank you again for staying for so long. Bye. I'm waving.